So, oh, actually, this is not. Yeah, that's the right. Recap. So, from last session, in the aftermath of your victory, you harvested Venomfang the Green Dragon, collecting valuable body parts for crafting. Within Venomfang's hoard, Ishtar discovered the final piece needed for his item from Smithy, the elusive Crystal of Truth. Finneran then visited, bringing news of giant activity in the region. The Emerald Enclave had reported fire giant activity in Tribor and Yarder, frost giant activity in Fireshear and Icewind Dale, and hill giant activity in Waterdeep and Golden Fields. You learned that Brightscale was in the northern Neverwinter Wood to monitor this giant activity. With this knowledge, you returned to Phandalin and attended the town meeting at Stonehill Inn. The close race for Town Master ended with Halia being announced the winner over Ishtar. During the celebration, you met Gwen Orsong and her colleague from Waterdeep, Aspen Dumorn, the newest member of your group. Aspen and Gwen revealed that the obelisk fragments you've been tracking are potent magic foci, capable of intensifying and expanding the range of any magic used within them. You sent the remaining shard to Phandalin in Phandalin to Brightscale for destruction. Erevan had another ethereal visitation from the god Talos, who commended him for killing a dragon and providing further guidance. Aetherion received a vision of the ruins of Tressendar Manor being cleared for a new holy temple. He and Sister Gorel decided to collaborate on constructing an all-faiths temple in Phandalin. Aetherion also received a materials list from Smithy for his drill crown, which I apologize I did not get that to you yet, but I will soon. While Ishtar turned in his materials to receive his pendant of Nothic insight. Halia reached out to you, stating her intent to push Phandalin to join the Lord's Alliance. You provided a list of prerequisites needed before the hearing and the vote. Tensions arose as Erevan, frustrated with Sister Gorel's persistent faith, retreated to the nearby forest, where Talos appeared again, giving him some information. Doesn't really pertain to this group anymore right now. So, with that also, before I forget, for the new people, if you hit J on your keyboard, that will open up the quest log. So there's quests there that you can all see. The lore tab I haven't done anything with, same with timeline, but then map will show you on the two representative maps where any available quests you have are, just for future reference. As we get more quests and you guys start to get things you want to work on, that's kind of where you can find those things. There's a little X in the top right to exit out, or you can just hit J again and it goes away. That's kind of a new thing.
Is there going to be like an Underdark map?
It's going to be a little tricky. I'm still figuring out if I want to give you a map or just give you more of like key locations on a blank page kind of a deal. Just because technically, I'll figure something out. There probably will be at some point.
I'm just curious.
Yeah. The Underdark is weird because you're really only supposed to be able to traverse it with a guide. And even then the guide can sometimes get lost, so maps are kind of rough.
And
I know where I'm going.
Trying to find maps of it online too is just
a pain.
Somebody's
Yes,
tried using them in the past.
Yeah,
We've got a guide. We're fine.
I mean, you have a guide with 7 intelligence though. So.
He's a ranger. He's from there. It's fine.
So
You've lucked your way through existence, haven't you? That's the only reason you're here.
Exactly.
pretty much. That
I got up here somehow.
Okay, so with that, I don't remember exactly where, like physically, Aspen, Aetherion, and Ishtar are. I just know that you guys are in town. Do you remember where you went?
I think we went to the Sleeping Giant to kind of discuss what the plan is.
Oh yeah, you were going to talk to Thumblewick. That's what it was. Yeah, so you guys went to Sleeping Giant. Okay, so before we start with you all, we're going to go over to Chitter. So you have been traveling for a handful of days in a caravan towards this little mining outpost of Phandalin, trying to find this rumored group of heroes that your editor from Silvery Moon is wanting you to write a story. And as you approach Phandalin, you come to this, what really lives up to his name of a small kind of rundown mining settlement, but you can tell it's starting to grow. It's starting to build new buildings. Some of the older buildings are getting fixed. Some of the roads are even getting flattened and smoothed as well. And you're just seeing kind of a what used to be very rough and tumble town now starting to get some life into. And as you come in from the north, come down and you see a sign that says "Welcome to Fandolin," and you walk in and people are kind of bustling about, not really paying you too much mind. As you're coming into town, it's about midday, so like about 12, and you split off from the caravan at the Tribord Trail. They kept going towards the Sword Coast to head up towards Neverwinter, and you kind of took off to come down here to Fandolin. And you walk in and you see this sprawling town in front of you, and people kind of moseying about doing their own thing. Is there anything immediately you would like to do?
So, did my boss actually give me a description of these people, or was I just told there were heroes here?
He just told you that there were heroes that he has heard about. He doesn't really know much more about what they look like or anything, just that there's this group of so-called heroes.
Okay.
So-called.
Being in unfamiliar terrain, then, who's like the closest person to me in this town from where I'm standing?
Oh gosh, sorry, that's so loud. Not what I meant
It's okay.
to play. I did that. Oh, what a noob. Okay. Gotta hit repeat on the music. There we go. So where you're at, if you look at the map at the top right, you are coming in right here towards the north of town, this main road coming in. So you've got two buildings right by you that seem to be open for business. The one, which would be technically to your left on the map, it's to your right, but whatever.
I get you.
Yeah, is not Smithy's, Cyril's shop. It looks like a general store. And then on the other side of the road is Smithy's, which appears to be maybe some sort of a blacksmith.
Okay. I'd probably step into the shop then.
Okay.
All things considered.
Yeah, so you walk in, it's a very standard general store. You see half of it is the storefront, the other half is what looks to be maybe like a little eating area. There's a few tables, chairs kind of sit around where people can sit and maybe drink some water, have a lemonade or something as they relax. And from behind the counter, you see a halfling with some tufts of like curly red hair kind of poke up. He looks still like a young child, but when he talks, you can tell he'd be somewhat of an adult in halfling years. And he kind of pops up and says, "Oh, well, look at you. I've not seen one of you in quite some time. Sorry, the name's Cyril. Cyril's Crowsfoot. What can I do you for? Are you new to town?"
The name's Chitter. Just got in town. Like a couple minutes ago. Looking for anyone important in this town? Done anything big lately?
Well, I mean, I would say that I'm somewhat important here. I built my little shop, but I doubt that's what you mean. You're probably thinking of some of the heroes or the adventures in town. Aetherion and Guthrie and Ishtar and the likes of them, right? Any of those names ring a bell?
I don't know any names. Just looking for anyone important. Do you know where I can find them? Kind of pull out like a little book and quill.
He notices you pull that out and kind of maybe a little skeptically looks at you and says, "Well, yeah, maybe. Why are you looking for him? We've had some rougher types in town recently, and I'm gonna do my civil duty to watch out for any unrest. What do you need him for?"
Sorry, I'm just thinking like hey, are you a bad guy? You have to say if you're a bad guy.
Yeah.
I'm a reporter. Here to write a story.
He lights back up again. He's like, "Oh, well, if you need some stories, I got some for you. I really have been traveling all over but anyway, you get a hold of me if you want some good stuff. If you want to talk to those,
another time.
Yeah, you want to talk to those chumps, you can usually find them at one of the taverns." And he has a little paper map, and he shows you. Really, there's two main spots. You've got the big nice inn, Stonehill Inn here in the middle of town. The other one, it's getting nicer, but it's called the Sleeping Giant, and it's more of just your standard tavern, which is over here down the way towards the. If you check one of those, you're bound to at least find one of them. They're hard to miss. One of them's a really large, glowing fella. The other one's a little skinny and be honest, he's a little scary. But then they got a new one with them too. I don't think I know her name, but she looks okay. She doesn't look scary, but you could probably find her there as well.
Okay, all right. And he's been writing all this down, including the descriptions.
Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you. Perhaps I'll come by to hear some of your stories later.
I would love nothing more than to tell you what I can. Oh, the stories I could tell. And he kind of like starts trailing off and reminiscing.
Chitter's fully lying right now with this. But he'll leave, and I think just assuming adventures and assuming they probably have done great things and probably are flush with money, he'd head towards Stonehill. I think that was the better one you said, right?
Yeah, Stonehill's the bigger, more well-known. Yeah. Okay. You're heading that way. We'll jump over to Valter, which is that how you pronounce it, Valter?
That is correct.
Okay. Kind of like a Russian Walter. So
German, actually.
Oh, German, yeah. So you are coming from, yes. Okay, so same thing for you. You've been traveling for a little while. You are coming now really because of hearing that this town has been plagued by some sort of sickness, and being a cleric that you are, even in nature, if you're not necessarily purely of the healing and restorative type, you want to go check out what this plague is. The few rumors you've heard of this town are that it's a small town and that this plague is something no one's seen before, and so it's piqued your interest. After a few days of travel, you come in, and you are coming from the south side. You're coming from down here on the little road. Same kind of idea as you make your way through. It's a small little mining town nestled in between some hills with a forest to the backside with some mountains behind it as well. And you see the same thing. Parts of it are being rebuilt. Some are getting finished. Still smaller town, but it's up and coming. And you notice the sign that you see says "Welcome to Phandalin" as well, but it's a little bit nicer. It's been repainted recently and fixed. It's not as beat down as the rest. And you walk through, and as you come in, you notice there's a handful of houses. So some people sweeping their porches or tending to their house duties. The first storefront that you see a sign for would be this guy here, which is the Phandalin's Miners Exchange, which appears to be from the outside maybe where local miners would come and sell their ore or try to pawn off jewels that they have found or something like that. It seems kind of like your standard miner's store.
Okay.
So what
Does it look like there's anyone outside right now?
Of the store particularly, or just in general?
The store particularly.
No. It seems like maybe there's some people walking in and out, but there's no one just posted outside.
Okay. I'm going to approach one of the closest people that are kind of walking out of there.
So you see kind of the next person coming out is a burly orc, which kind of puts you on edge for just a quick second of oh gosh, what's going on here? The stereotypes of orcs. But this orc seems very much ingrained with the town. Other people are high, and they don't carry any weapons. They seem maybe more like a craftsman, so they've got an apron on and maybe a little tool pouch. And they walk over to you, kind of just moseying about, doing their own thing. And they notice that you're looking at them and kind of just give you a quick nod and a snarl as a form of informal greeting. And they start to veer off, but then they look back at you, notice you're still looking, and so they roll their eyes and turn over to you and say, "Is there anything I can do for you?"
Valter gives him kind of a long stare, and he's currently wearing a mask, so it would be very difficult to tell what his facial expressions would be.
Mm-hmm.
But after a few moments of just dead silence, he's going to ask, "I heard this town was being plagued."
He looks around for a second, and you notice as he's looking, he's got his eyes are kind of bloodshot, maybe a little purpley. And and he looks at you, and you now notice that he's not just like moping around. He's very tired when he's walking, and he goes, "Yeah, you could say there's a sickness around this town, but no one's been able to take care of it recently."
Where would I go if I was looking for information about this sickness?
The best person probably would be Sister Gorell, the healer. He's in the center of town, next to the Shrine of Luck. And you kind of look towards where he's pointing, and you see there's this big opening, kind of like the town square, and next to the big town green, and you can start to make out maybe a little stone building or small little cove kind of structure over there. And some people are kind of points and goes, she would be the best. And he starts to like scratch, and as you see him kind of scratch the top of his, or the bottom of his neck, you can kind of peek behind his apron, and you see that he's kind of got some sores on him a little bit that he's itching at, and then he just kind of shrugs and keeps on walking the other.
Walter's just gonna watch him go for a moment before starting for a look.
Right. And then with that, start heading that way. We will jump back over to Etherion, Ishtar, and Aspen. Real quick, Aspen, were you? I think you were also heading to the Sleeping Giant with the others, correct?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Wait, I think the only one who wasn't actually with us was Erebin.
Oh, so that kind of works
He
out
stormed
perfectly.
off.
Yeah.
I went to the wrong place. Nice.
So we can retcon that you went to Sleeping Giant too.
It's up to you. I'm fine with it.
So for the three of you at Sleeping Giant,
We missed them and we leave. And
and then you guys
Bam.
never cross paths.
I spend the rest of the next 10 sessions just searching the town, trying to find them. They're like across the continent by now.
Where are these guys? So for the three of you at Sleeping Giant, which actually I can do that. Sorry, 1 second.
Do the picture.
Yep, I've got a picture. Don't you worry. So yeah, the three of you are at the Sleeping Giant, and you've been taken to your seat, and kind of been given a round of drinks from Agatha, who the tavern here.
It's
And
not
you,
Agatha.
not
It is.
yeah, it is. Come on now,
Wait,
don't question me.
wait. Oh, wait. I thought you. Okay.
I'm thinking
I thought
of
you were the other-
Elsa.
Yeah, that's. I got that really. Other.
Yeah, so you're kind of just sitting enjoying your drinks as you.
Can I talk to her about the throwing a party for her, for more patrons? Like, what would she need?
Agatha.
Yep.
Yeah, I kind of forgot that was part of that quest. Let's double check, because I didn't hide that, did I? That's for find paperwork for 7 businesses. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we'll kind of wreck on that too, because that would have happened. So between last session and this session, while you guys were here talking to Agatha about finding other businesses to sign their declaration of intent for the Lord's Alliance, Agatha had mentioned she would, except they're kind of still not growing at the Sleeping Giant. She really wants the tavern to grow and become something sizable to Stonehill Inn. And she asked if you guys could help her maybe throw a party or something to get more people in. Maybe that will then get her back into business the way she wants to be, and then she'll be happy to sign the forms. So, as you talk to her, she kind of comes over to your table. Goes, well, I mean, I never really thrown a party before. The Red Brands didn't ask me to plan anything. They just demanded drinks. Have you thrown a party before?
Well, I mean, normally it's when your best mates come around and you just you drink sludge.
Oh, okay. I can do that. I guess then we need entertainment and people, right? I've got plenty of drinks. He points back to the bar, and you see the barrels that are still very much full, because there's maybe 10 people total in here. And she kind of looks back. She goes, "So, you think that maybe you could help get people in?"
Maybe I can ask my fellow. Okay, out of character, what are the people called that vote for you in the like
Constituents?
my constituents?
You're really gonna
To
double
come in.
down on this, aren't you? Okay. Yeah, I think that would be great. I can imagine you all are busy and have other things to tend to, so maybe tonight we could throw the party. I could easily have things ready by then if you think you could find people to come and help maybe find some entertainment.
I'll try to put the word out.
Thank you very, very much. He looks over at Aetherion and Aspen, and she goes, "Would you all like to come?"
Sure, I'll come along.
Therion just raises his drink and smiles at her.
Ooh. And she smiles at both of you, very, like, you can see the excitement on her face. She goes, "Oh, thank goodness, I'm so excited. I'll go get things ready now." And she hurries off behind the bar. You start getting paper, and she's writing notes. Obviously, party planning, getting things ready. Anything else you guys would like to do?
Not really.
Drinking and having a good time?
I want to go. So I think I have a bunch of like gems. I want to go sell all this if I can.
Oh yeah, the gems that you've looted.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So the best place there would be the Miners Exchange. So, Theron, you'll be heading that way. Aspen and Ishtar, you guys still just chilling, kind of having some drinks for a little bit.
I'll go with Therion. Got nothing else to do.
Aspen, anything specific you would like to do?
You know, I'm gonna tag along with them,
Okay.
so I'm just not sitting by myself.
Cool. That works. Okay, so then you three start walking towards Phandelon's Miners Exchange. And as you do, the three of you go ahead and make just a quick perception check for me. Aetherion, Ishtar, and Aspen.
Hold on.
No worries.
Good start.
Oh, there you go.
Gonna say, where's our first nat one in the session?
Aspen, in the chat on the bottom where there's like a little drop down that says probably right now it says private GM role. You can change that to public role too. I just made that chat card visible.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Just FYI, yeah, no worries, not a big deal. I just didn't want you in the future to be doing cool things and everyone's like, wait, where's all of her roles? You'll notice that they're hidden. So yeah, anyway, 14, 17, 8. So as you guys are walking, Aetherion, you're kind of keeping an eye on some other people towards the center of town. Yeah, kind of taking a quick look over at the Shrine of Luck. Well, Ishtar and Aspen, as you are walking, you notice a fairly new character that kind of sticks out. Not really because they're doing anything to stick out, but just the way they are holding themselves and what they are wearing. They're very much just shiny and just kind of boom right in your view. And you come to Valter. And Valter, go ahead and describe your character physically, please.
Yeah, so what you basically see is, at first glance, it looks like just an armored priest. Like, the top of his form is covered in nice-looking, shiny, heavy armor. He's got a pristine white hood covering his head that's got kind of blue lines that go through some parts of it, as well as like a blue ridge outline on the front. If you were to see him from the front, he is wearing a pure silver mask with kind of a silver or with a dark blue hand kind of imprinted on the forehead, with just two narrow slits for his eyes. The rest of his form is covered in just a simple priestly type robe. The sides are decorated with some metal plates for defense. You notice he doesn't seem to be carrying a weapon of any sort, but he does have an enormous shield.
Very much. So the two of you, Aspen and Ishtar, you notice this character, and you quickly nudge Ethereon and be like, "Yo, look at this guy," and you're kind of walking in opposite directions. You see Valter's coming from the south entrance of town, heading towards the center, as you guys are heading towards the Miners' Exchange. Would any of you like to do anything as you see each other? I would say for
That guy's
Valter, you
got a
see the
bigger
opposite.
shield than you.
Shield up.
What?
Quickly ran
Are
into
you
each
sure?
other.
Mine's a magic sheet.
Oh, that does
Mine's
remind
a
me.
tower shield.
I need to get your guys' heirloom items. I will have those done by next session too.
Yeah, no rush, man.
So, yeah, you kind of all see each other. Anybody want to do anything? You're just gonna kind of keep walking on your separate ways.
Probably just like nod to him as we walk by.
Cool. So, you, Valter, continue towards the center of town, heading toward Mr. Gorell and the Shrine of Luck. The rest of you, or the three of you, are heading towards Phandalin Miners Exchange. And as you get there, you open up the door, and you're in kind of the standard place that you've been now a few times as you've been talking to Halia before. This is where she used to work. You notice she's not here anymore as she has been elected the new town mayor. And behind is just one of her back workers who's been in the storeroom that you don't normally see as much. But they do kind of come around and look at you and say, "Oi, what can I do you for?"
Is this one of my fellow constituents?
You roll a 100 for me. So, yeah, this is actually the person who clapped you on the back saying they were sorry you didn't get it. They really tried to vote you in.
Oh, I can get a good deal.
Yeah, just to help him out with the deal. If that's possible.
I'm sure you guys have gems too, by the way.
I don't have any in my inventory.
Oh, okay. I remember you had said, by the way, that some of these were for material things, but I don't think it was any of these. I think these were just like value ones. Jade, Peridot, Emerald.
Yeah, those are just regulars. The miscellaneous gems are regular gems that you can sell. Yeah, I think
stuff.
How do I open my backpack and my pouch?
That's a good question.
If you hit edit on them, I think it'll open it up and show what's inside.
There you go.
Are the jade pearls and blue quartz all just value stuff as well?
Yes, those are all values as well.
Nothing in there.
I'm just gonna grab these
Nothing
then and
in there.
sell them, and we'll just split whatever we get from it.
Right. You see. Start digging around in your bag, and you're like, "Hold on."
Hold on, I got more.
You just hear the
And,
clink, 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 clink.
Put all these on the counter and go, I want to sell all these.
It's just this pile of miscellaneous different gems. He looks over at it and he goes, "Well, that's a mighty fine haul you've got there. Let me take a look." He pulls out one of those little jeweler's eyeglasses and starts peering at each one very intricately and looking at the cut, looking at the color, the clarity, and very intent. You can tell that this person at least knows their stuff when it comes to gems.
As he's looking at them, I pull Ishtar up beside me and put my arm around him and go, "My good friend Ishtar and I went through a lot of trouble getting these. You know, helping Phandalin and protecting everyone, and these were some of the spoils."
Okay.
You should have seen him in there. He shot some arrows, killed some goblins. It was brilliant.
Go ahead and good lord, those emeralds. Where did you get those emeralds? Those things are
I
so
don't know.
expensive. Oh my gosh. Go ahead and roll a
All in Zarzula's rest.
That's true. Oh, that's true.
Something like that.
Roll a persuasion, deception, whichever you would like to do, and then Ishtar, if you would like to give some help, we'll let Aetherion roll with advantage. Actually, that's not Ishtar doing anything. That's just because
It's
Ishtar's
just
there.
there.
Yeah,
He's
you get
being
advantage.
helpful by being there. Is it? Oh,
Alt for advantage.
wow. Fucking beautiful. I'm going to use my reroll because that was garbage.
Okay. Oh yeah, for the newcomers, every session
Oh!
you get one free reroll on anything that you want. You just have to say you want to use it, and then that's it for the session. You can't use it again. But just so you all know what's going on there.
We're eating good tonight.
So we get 1 free inspiration point per session.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, the miscellaneous were 6. Okay. Trying to do all this math in the background.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
with
think
a
we've
nat 20.
ever sold any of these. They're just-
Yeah, I don't. I would be surprised if you did. And I just forgot about it. So looks at him, looks at you. You see he's writing on a notepad. And he kind of looks up at you, kind of squinting like, what are you talking about? And sees Ishtar and realizes who you're talking about and who Ishtar is. He's like, oh, no way. Oh, I'm so sorry about the election. I think it was rigged, but whatever. I guess I got a promotion out of it, so you win some, you lose some.
Can I give him like 5? Actually, how much platinum do I have?
You're just gonna give him money?
He's my number 1 supporter.
Just give him enough money so we can like live happily for the rest of his life.
I don't need it.
You can do whatever you want, but how much and what are you giving him? You guys are.
Where do I see my money? I know. Where do I see my money?
Inventory at the bottom.
I'll give him 20 gold.
20 gold. Okay. So you just kind of put the little stack of gold on there, and he looks down at it, looks up at you, just a little confused, and grabs it and understands what's going on and puts it in his pocket. And he nods.
This is not a bribe.
Like, sure it isn't. Sure. But because you're a fellow friend, I give you something for these. What would you say to 7,000 gold for the lot?
Jesus.
Yeah, you freaking have 6 emeralds worth of 1,000 each. Like, what? Should have lowballed even more. Yeah. But yeah, 70, what did I say, 7,000? 75?
What are these?
That's a long.
30, 100. Yeah, that's like just a little under. So what is that? Is that the jades, the paradox, the emeralds? Is it like all the
That's
gems?
yeah, everything. Pearl, jade, quartz,
mist.
yeah, all those gems you get.
Sure.
And he looks down, looks up at you, and smiles, and quickly like grabs this chunk and stack of gems and scoops them off the table into a bag, puts them over on the counter, and like, well, give me a second, I gotta go to the back to get that kind of cash. And he turns around, he waddles into the back. You hear some clicking as he's opening probably a safe or something, and some coins jingling, and he comes back, and it's a hefty size bag, and he comes over and sets it on the counter with like a thump. He goes, there you go, that should be everything. And boy, is that a lot of money. And you can tell he's kind of second guessing what he just did, but he's holding firm of it was still a decent deal, like they'll be able to make money, but it's a little scary how much money he just spent. And then
sling it over my back and go, okay, thanks, bye.
just turn around and run.
Actually, do they buy art too? Like these Dwargar tapestry things?
I would say probably not at the Miners Exchange. That would be more of either the Coster or maybe Cyril's would do something like that, or individual people. Since it is an art piece, you could probably find a buyer yourself if you want.
Okay. I guess I'll hang on to those then. I don't know if you want to you want me to take all these out?
I can do it. Yeah. So.
And I'll split that between the three of us.
Okay. Also, I know I already asked once. Did I say 7 or 75?
You
Seven.
said
said
75. You said
I heard
75.
7.
I heard
7.
75.
Nice
I heard
try.
75.
I heard 7.
Well,
Do
I'm
you want to
gonna-
do 72 just because it divides nicely?
Oh, that is true.
No, you got to make him
yes.
fight over the change. That's
Ooh, I like that idea. Let's go 7. We're gonna make it. Whoops, not 700. Well, I guess that's the same. Oh. I gotta do some quick math here. Give me 1 second.
I mean, the answer would be, Aspen, I appreciate you. You weren't here for any of this. I'm just giving you like 2,000 gold though.
You know, that's fair. That's
I
fair.
mean, yeah, we are still talking about 2 grand. So I'm gonna round it just a little down. It's gonna be 20. Actually, we'll round it up. It's gonna be 2350. And I will add that right now.
She's been here for one like day. We just met her when we came into town. It's like, oh, here's a bunch of money.
It's just a huge sack of gems. And
Here's your
really,
weekly allowance.
you technically would have way more because I should divide Aravin's money up, but
He ran off into the woods.
that's true. He's technically not like dead. Who knows? He may come back. Highly doubt it, but you never know. So okay, there's the gems you have sold.
We find his body later on and we loot him.
There you go.
You get his portion because I don't know where the hell he went.
Okay, anything else while you're at the exchange?
Oh, there we go. Maybe Walter found it.
Oh yeah. So the three of you, where would you like to go to next, or where would you be heading towards after this?
Wasn't the place that had like healing?
The Shrine of Luck with Sister Gorel towards the center of town. That would be your biggest like healer place. Yes.
Okay, I want to take a trip there.
Okay. Ishtar, Ethereon, anything for you?
I'll just tag along. I'll be right back.
Same.
Cool. Okay. You guys start heading towards the Shrine of Luck, towards the center of town, and we'll hop over to Chitter. So you start to head. You're on your way towards the Stonehill Inn, and as you're getting ready to go inside, it's a pretty bustling kind of a tavern for the middle of the day, which is to be expected. You notice a handful of people walking in the opposite direction of you towards kind of the south of town, coming from the road that you're turning onto. And at first look, they kind of look important. You see someone with this large glowing shield. You see someone maybe fitting a scary description like what Cyril mentions. And then a wizard walking with them, a very flowing kind of a robe cloth outfit that they're wearing. So you kind of just see them quickly start walking a different way. And you go to open the door and you stop and you see them. And you kind of keep watching them and watch as they head towards the miners' exchange. And fairly shortly after, you see them leave and start heading towards your way. And at the same time you see them, you also then see this other person who's been walking towards the center of town as well, which is Walter. This very regal, armored-looking priest kind of walking towards the center of town. So you kind of see a lot of characters sticking out from the standard crowd of Phandalin that you've noticed so far. Anything you would like to do as you kind of see all these people moseying about?
I mean, no offense, but the cleric doesn't sound like anybody I've heard of yet.
Correct.
But that other group, I mean, they sound kind of like what the guy was describing. So I'm absolutely gonna head towards them, like
Okay.
waddle on over.
Gotcha. Are you trying to be stealthy or just nonchalantly walking, following where they're going?
Oh, nonchalantly following. I'm not
Okay.
trying to be stealthy at all.
Cool. So you make your way over. You pass by Walter real quick. He doesn't really pay you any mind. And you almost get to the miners' exchange when they come back out and they're kind of talking amongst themselves and leaving towards you. And so for Ishtar, Aspen, and Ethereon, you, as you're walking towards the Shrine of Luck, you see a new person to town again, which feels a little weird, seeing two new people in the same day that are kind of standing out a little more than just your standard travelers. And so, Chitter, go ahead and do a physical description of your character for me, please.
Sure. So he's pretty short, only about 4 feet tall, maybe a little under. Wearing kind of nice traveling clothes over. You can just kind of see inside his coat, like a leather, like a, I don't know, chest piece, whatever, on, but a leather body armor. And he's got this really nice, kind of like gold colored lyre on his back. And he'd be heading straight for them, like very intently trying to get their attention.
So you three see this character kind of making a beeline straight towards you. What do you do as you see this character heading your way?
I'm gonna go behind Ethereum
Okay.
and peek my head around the corner.
Just
Or around his like side.
his side. Aspen, anything specific you're doing?
Maybe check to see if he's trying to attack us or anything.
Do a quick perception check. Give him a once over. Be like, whoa, what's going on? Okay. With the 20, I'm gonna speak for you, Chitter, but correct me if I'm wrong. It doesn't seem malice or malintent. It just seems maybe kind of like a fan rushing towards you or something, kind of like a little child rushes towards someone they're excited to see, rather than maybe coming to attack.
Yeah, I do have a rapier on my belt, but like, yeah, I don't look aggressive at all.
Okay.
As he starts to run towards us, I like go to grab my hammer, and then Aspen's like, "Whoa, chill." Okay.
Because you guys all kill me in session 1.
Yeah, just one shot done. So, Chitter, you get to the wary-ish party pretty quickly, in the middle of town. Like to say.
So you'd see his beak open a little bit, and you would hear a perfect mimicry of the I'm blanking on names here, the shop peep from Cyril's shop, or Cyril.
Yep.
Describing them, like one of them's glowy, the other one's kind of creepy.
Mm-hmm.
And then look up with them. Are you heroes by any chance?
Ethereum looks really smug and he goes, "Why, yes, we are."
Am I really that creepy?
As you peer out from behind my back.
Hey, just repeating what I heard. I'm just gonna hold up to my hand to whoever in particular, like just hold up to shake it. Chitter.
Nice to meet you, Chitter. Do you have hands?
Yeah, I have little like clawed hands, but yeah.
I shake his hand.
You go ahead. Sorry.
Should I do the classic? Should I show him the ring?
It's your game. It just live in
You know,
it.
I'll be nice.
They're already creepy. Stop hurting your rabbit.
Gonna flip him off.
I'll shake his hand or his wing as well.
Aspen will shake his hand as well.
I was about to say, if you flip me off, I actually don't think I can do it back. I think I might have 3 fingers.
Oh.
Well, my ring of
Never mind.
protection.
Looks like 4. I'm good. I can still flip people off.
My ring of protection's on my middle finger.
Oh.
Okay, so quickly shake hands in the middle of the street.
I'm from up in Silvery Moon, bit of a reporter, trying to write a story. My boss heard a bit about you, and was hoping I could come down here and take some notes, as it were.
Sure.
Good no silvery moon.
I know I wouldn't.
I don't think Ethereum or Aspen you would. So, yeah.
Where is that a place?
Silver Moon, yeah, it's northern-ish. Yeah,
Northeast Sword Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, the place that he's mentioned doesn't ring up to any of you. Sorry.
Sure.
Oh, thank God. Sorry. I'll talk about what I was oh my godding about in a second. Later, it's not important to the game. It's Would that be a problem? I promise I can carry my own weight.
You, the three of you get the sense that maybe this is gonna be a
Tag along.
like almost like a tag along documentary piece, like a biography piece. You're getting the sense of like this isn't necessarily maybe an interview style, but more of an in-depth story and kind of retelling of what's going on or what has gone on. Kind of a deal. You've read stories like these in the past, and so you're kind of putting two and two together.
No, I'm just picturing following us around with like a video camera as we like go into a dungeon. We're like, as you can see,
I
place
was
has been-
I
Ah!
was gonna say like and the brave heroes make their way into the tomb. Sure. Like a documentary.
What?
The drow feels uncomfortable outside of his native habitat.
Oh man. So
Push the recorder in first.
What are your capabilities, Chitter?
Well, I can do a bit of swordplay, a little bit of magic. He'll actually actually wait. Can I do this with one or the other? No, it has to be that. He's gonna pull out the lyre that's on his back and play a little tune while casting Major Image to make a second copy of himself to like dance and play with him.
ooh, so fancy.
Oh God, sorry, give me a template.
Third level.
Sorry, didn't mean to.
Yeah, no worries. Oh yeah, I was about to say. I wonder what the nation would look.
Oh yeah.
A little circle.
Neat.
Cool. But yeah, so you
Whoa,
see kind of
lovely.
the spectacle.
And we will soon be heading into the Underdark. Is that okay?
Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. Not against a bit of lack of light.
And then Atheron just smiles and smacks him on the back and goes, "Oh, welcome to the team."
He'd probably stumble. He's not a very big guy.
Doesn't know your own strength, kind of thing. At the when you go
I I see him kind of stumble, and I kind of like go to grab him. I'm sorry about that, but
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay. So then,
Could
go ahead.
I ask Chid if he could do a performance later for Agatha's tavern?
You already give me a nickname.
shit.
As a kid.
I'd be happy to perform.
Ooh, there you go. So now you have performance
Cool.
locked down for the party.
You found your GJ. Got it.
Good enough for me. You're hired.
I'll do like a little courtly bow.
Nice. So the four of you now heading towards the center of town, now maybe a few paces behind Valter, as you notice he is walking towards the same area. And Valter, you get towards the center of town, which is this very much open kind of town green area, or not town green, but like town square kind of a thing. And you see this stone formation, looks kind of like maybe a half circular wall that's been built with some loose stones, and you see some candles lit, and you see some coins that are laid across with the same depiction of a four-leaf clover on one side, and on the other side is a some sort of a woman. You can't really tell from where you're at, and you notice there's this very fair-skinned, probably mid-20s, mid-30s in appearance, half-elf, who seems to be a priestess of some sort, kneeling and kind of going through maybe some prayer motions or something as you walk up. And as you get closer, you know, trying to be respectful of her rituals and what she's doing, you don't make really any sound, but she still kind of stops, almost as if she knows that someone's there, can tell, and gets up very gracefully and quietly and turns and looks at you and kind of is a little stunned at the appearance, but in a very soft voice speaks and says, Welcome. I don't believe I've met you yet. I'm Mr. Gorell. I run the Shrine of Luck here to our Lady of Luck, Amora. What can I do for you?
Vulture's gonna give a kind of formal, like, half bow. He's gonna dip his torso forward, but his head is gonna dip further more, like his chin almost pressing his armored chest.
Okay.
Forgive me for interrupting your prayer, sister. I did not mean to disturb you. I have heard rumors that a particular plague has been afflicting the people of this fine town. I was wondering if you might be able to point me in the right direction for information.
Go ahead and do a quick perception check for me. As you look at Mr. Gorell. Wow, another nat 20. Dang. Okay.
Actually,
Yeah.
So you, as you finish talking, you look at Sister Gorell and you see, not necessarily like through her robes, but you can tell from the inside that maybe she's had a wound or some sort of wound like laceration on her body where you can kind of see the blood is maybe seeped through this robe a little bit. So you can kind of pick out some spots where maybe there's some sores or something. And you notice kind of the same thing. Her eyes are getting bloodshot. They're very purple ringed rather than red. And her skin is kind of more yellow than you would expect of an elf, a half elf. It's still very fair, but it's definitely kind of jaundicey. It's going more yellow. And she responds in the same kind of tone. She goes, yes, there has been a sickness affecting some of us. Ever since Gwen came with the shard from the mine, slowly's been spreading, and unfortunately I've not been able to do much about it, but luckily I've had an easier time with it. Poor Gwen is really fell to the sickness. Her arm is very much deteriorating, and none of my medicines or magic or healing abilities can seem to touch it. Are you familiar with the healing properties?
As a cleric of Torm, and he's going to like kind of shift his left arm so that like she can see the shield, and he's gonna like dip his head a little bit up so that she can see the emblem that both adorn the shield itself
Okay.
and his mask, showing that open palm gauntlet. I am more well versed in the art of warfare, but I do know some healing.
She like recognizes this symbol and nods, and she goes, yes, another fighter. I see. And you can almost hear, maybe not upsetness or disdain in her voice, but kind of like oh boy, here's another fighter deity follower coming into town. So you get this sense that maybe she's met other Torm followers or some other more punch first, ask questions later deity followers. But she very much keeps her repose and smiles, and she goes, well, I'm glad to have another cleric like myself in town. Maybe something good can come of this. And she kind of looks up, and as she looks, she sees the group of Ethereal Aspen, Jitter, and Ishtar coming, and she kind of nods in their direction. She goes, actually, some people that may be able to help are on their way now. I don't know if you've met them yet, but there's some good friends of mine. Someone new, I see. And about the time she finishes her sentence, the rest of you join in, and you see Valters. You four pick up on the same thing. She definitely has had some sores that have kind of oozed through her robe. Skin's a little more yellow. Her eyes are bloodshot. But she she is not showing any affliction from that, like she's hiding it very. And she looks at you and nods, and she goes, "I was just talking with a new friend, Walter here. He's a follower of Form. Kieran, do you have any experience with Form's followers?"
Do I?
Do a history check.
You're supposed to know this stuff, man.
Oh, fucking hell.
Also, just because I can never remember, currently your deity is who again?
I don't know.
Not you.
7 intelligence.
Ethereum has like
is
2.
the church that I'm a part of.
You're a part of the Helmite Church, but you follow.
Oh no.
Because it's not. Oh, who? No, so okay, so yeah, who's the angel follow that's your deity?
Helm.
That is Helm. Okay, so it is
Yeah.
Helm.
The only
Oh no.
the only thing with Hor is like that he's vengeful, and so when he's more vengeful, he kind of leans that way.
Gotcha. Okay, I need to make a note of that. That is my own fault. But okay, gotcha.
They'll start with H.
So, with that, I am doing some quick deity research right now just to make sure I know what's going on. Your shield, I think, is the biggest thing. Do you have anything that shows you're a follower of Helm?
The shield would.
It is the shield? Okay. Because it's got the eye, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Gotcha.
it's got like the gauntlet in it.
Okay. So, yeah, as you four walk up, Valter, you turn to see the group come, and you quickly point out, not point out, but you quickly see the paladin, who is very glowy in nature, walking and quickly notice on his shield that you see the symbol of the deity Helm, and they appear to be walking up towards you fairly nonchalantly. Ethereon, you've obviously heard of Torm. You've not really met any Tormites or anyone who follows Torm. When you got to Neverwinter and started working at the Citadel, really you focused only on Helm. Didn't really learn much about the other deity, as it's not really needed when you're in your holy place. It's really just focusing on your own. So you don't have much experience with forms.
Okay.
But you
Hey,
do
what's
quickly
up?
point each other out.
At seeing the sigil of Helm, it would be pretty like visible that Valter's gonna kind of stiffen a little bit.
Tell Valter's a little bit wariness, uneasiness, and Sister Garel notices as well, and she kind of walks up in between the two of you. Now, I believe we are all here for a similar purpose, and I think we can do good here. Not get ahead of ourselves. And he kind of puts a hand on both of your shoulders, and you quickly feel this, for Valter, you feel this calming sensation of like, let me take a breath, let me kind of see what goes on here. Ethereon, you feel a very warm touch. It's not really calming any emotions. It's more of just, it feels like maybe she could have healed you or something. You not really felt like this warming touch when she put her hand on you. And she looks at all of you now, kind of gathered, and quickly points out Chitter and says, I don't believe we've met. This is just a day for new people. I'm Sister Garel, the cleric of Our Lady Tamora in town. What's your name?
Chitter Van Noren, traveling bard and reporter.
Oh, a reporter. That's so interesting. I look forward to reading some of your work.
Would they even get the paper out here?
They wouldn't get your paper from Silvery Moon. They probably have. Like,
I guess I didn't specify where it's from. So
yeah, she's just taking it that you must be one of the reporters. Maybe from Neverwinter. They probably get some Neverwinter and Tribor paper. But yeah. Okay, and with that, Sister Grell, with all of you together, she kind of gets a little more serious, and she goes, I'm assuming you can tell I've come down with the same sickness. Some of the others, it's starting to spread, and not sure what to do about this, but maybe a lead is some people have been seeing a glow come from the orchard north of here. On the map is she mentions, I haven't been able to look into any. It could be nothing, but I've just heard some rumors that maybe something's going on there. It seems to match the goblin's green glow that we've been seeing. So maybe you could start there and find the next step. And also, before I forget, Aspen, was there anything specific you were wanting to do here?
I was gonna see if she had any like healing potions, but we have a cleric now, so.
I mean, you can still buy a healing potion if you'd like. If you want to see what she has to offer, if you click on the Shrine of Luck little emblem on the card for the map, it'll open up her shop. If you want something, this also goes for everybody. If you want to buy something, I believe there is a little button to the right somewhere that's like request or something like that, and then
Purchase.
yeah, and then it'll send me a note, and then I can approve. So if you want to buy things, that's an easy way you can do it. If something you're looking for isn't in the shop, bring it up and we'll figure out where it is. But yeah, so if you would like, you can buy some healing potions. She does have them for sale, but it is completely up to you.
Yeah.
Might as well. We got all that money.
Plus,
Guys are
plus
freaking
what
nuts.
do we do if the cleric goes down?
I can heal.
What happens if you go down too? We need
Bard
a
can
third.
heal.
We need.
Ranger
Okay,
I
no.
can heal.
We
I don't
literally
have any.
we have a cleric,
Sorry.
a bard, and a paladin. I think
I
we're
didn't
okay.
take any healing spells.
Oh no!
I thought seeing we had a paladin, I was like, nah, I don't want to step on toes. I won't pick up healing spells. I almost picked up healing word.
I think I only have 2. I think I have lay on hands and then the healing hands and lay on hands. I think.
You got a lot of touchy
Lay on
stuff,
hands.
dude. A little weird. Hand work.
Okay, I'll pick up a potion of greater healing.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, go ahead and hit that purchase button, and then I'll approve it, and it should automatically get put in your inventory as well.
Austin,
Yes.
technically, wouldn't I be following Tamora? Because
Yes, you are still kind of a novice Tamora worshiper.
that would be my religion.
Where's the purchase?
Just right at the
On the
end.
right hand side,
Yeah, when you open up the
should be
storefront.
next to the money. You might have to extend the pop out.
Oh, yes, yeah, you may have to make the box bigger. Sorry.
Can I also buy one? Is it scroll of revivify?
No, it's she casts.
Yeah,
it, I think.
she provides that as a
Oh, gotcha,
It's
gotcha.
service.
Okay, yeah.
We have a cleric who maybe
might be able to do revivify.
I mean, we need some diamonds though. Then I think.
cool.
Okay, yeah.
We can just buy those.
You guys are
Oh.
freaking ridiculous.
That's fair. Wasn't sure in a small town if they'd have that, but
That's the next question. Would they have diamonds here?
We'll just compress all of the money together and make it down so much.
I'm trying to make
we
sure.
beat the goal hard enough.
Okay, yada yada.
Just quick question. So, am I not really aware of this rivalry with Torn?
Immediately, nothing is coming to mind of maybe why Valter would be a little hesitant.
So I'm just like, hey, dude, how's it going?
Yeah,
He's
what's
like,
up? You're another holy man. Okay, blah blah blah. Okay, yeah. Anything else anybody would like to do at the Shrine of Luck or with Sister Garel? And / what would you guys like to do next?
Don't we find more people to go to the party?
That is part of Ishtar's thing he promised Agatha. Yes, is to find people to come to the party.
I mean, how long do we have before the party?
It is a little
time is it now?
past 12:30 or so. So probably getting closer to 1. So you've got, I would say, at least 5-6 hours. It's gonna be like a dinner time party. So 4 or 5 hours or so before the party is gonna start. And that can also be a downtime activity we do as well, like going around talking to people to invite them. It's up to you. But
Sure.
so
I go invite people.
Okay, so as you kind of start walking back into town, quickly after you turn around from the Shrine of Luck, you hear this moo of a cow, and you see somebody's cow has stumbled towards the town green. They have the big bell, so you can hear the bell clanging as this cow kind of moseys on through. But the noises it's making are maybe feel a little bit more distressed, and you quickly all kind of look at this cow, and people are kind of gathering around of like, why did Dareth lose his cow again? Because Dareth's one of the new farmers, and he's been having issues keeping his livestock, and you see that it's one of Dareth's cows, and so this cow kind of moseys on through, and it sounds like something is up, and before anybody can react, the cow kind of vomits, and you see six big clumps of this purplish green ooze kind of come out in piles. It's a little different than it'd be a little different than like normal vomit that you would see, especially from a cow. This is very much little weird in color, and she quickly things in the background while I'm talking. She quickly vomits, and as she does so, those 6 piles come, and she gets quiet, turns around, and kind of trots back to where she was, or where she came from. And as you look, those 6 oozes start to move and kind of take some sort of a shape. And I am getting a map ready in the background, so just bear with me because we will get ready to start combat.
They just threw up some poop. I keep walking.
Oh, they're just little. You just look down. That's gross. Oh well. And just turn around and keep
Like
moving.
starts like attacking you. Like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Just stings a little bit.
Yeah, I'm good. Okay, yeah. 1 second.
Okay, no rush, man.
Configure. Stop.
Put my head note and say to the ooze, I do not consent.
No, thank you. Where did I put those?
You just hit no on the or decline on the accept dual invitation. You're like, nope.
Oh, now the question is, did I put correct tokens for these? Oh, I did not. So, isn't that great? I bet I can find something real quick.
Tokens?
I got them. Just give me a second. Take a little quick intermission here. Go grab you a drink. Take a quick bathroom break. We'll be back in a few seconds.
I'm imagining like if we're playing it on tabletop, it's like, I don't have a mini for this, dude. Just use these like gumdrops or candy or some random piece of food, and it's like, yeah, you killed it. Eat the pile of vomit. It's like, wait, what?
Okay, where are these saved? I know I got. Freaking, Darian, what are you doing?
What?
Are you sharing things? Oh, okay,
Refreshments.
good. Okay, I thought you were sending me tokens after I just said I'm okay.
You want some tokens?
No, I got them. It's okay.
I was gonna say, I don't know how old everybody is. I got some Mike's Hard Chocolate Punch if y'all want some.
Ooh, dang, that sounds good. Where's my...
I'm not of the age yet to drink.
Oh, well, then never mind. You don't get one. Sorry.
Boo.
I know, I'm lame.
So I just drink sludge all the time.
Yeah, you are a big sludge guy.
Liquefied beetles.
As we are doing this is a good little question. Not to get too crazy personal or weird, but just for funsies and in a general sense, where's everybody from? I'm in southern Indiana, just for info, if anybody was curious.
Canada.
Georgia.
Ooh, okay, Georgia. Gotcha.
Virginia.
Wisconsin currently.
Dang. Wow. Pretty cool. Now, Gabe, are you and Josh like close in Canada, or are you?
Josh was over at my house last week.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, you are pretty close.
He's like 2 hours away.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We just went to a wedding over there on the weekend and stayed with him.
Oh, Isn't that cute? Okay, put this here.
Don't worry, I treated my DM with care.
Yeah, he did. I would go to get out of the car and he'd open the door and be like, DM.
Wow, he's really laying it on thick.
Better than one of my players in my Sunday game, where when I used to drop him off when we were in high school together, he would fart in my car and then get out. He would hold it until he had to get out and then do it. Every damn time.
Oh my gosh.
Classic.
Oh man.
Don't give him ideas, bro.
Oh, I will give you all the ideas.
Identity. By anyone.
Also, Austin,
Yeesh.
what was the god that was talking to Erevin?
None of you know. Well, I think he brought it up. It was Talos.
Yeah.
Here, I said 6, right? Yeah. 6.
I think he did bring it up. Yeah, he brought it up because I remember
Because you were all there.
Aspen was there too. Me and Sister Burrell were both like, nah, dude, he's bad news.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. Okay, there we go. So now that I finally do this, and also we'll probably, I think, do it this way as well. So because there's potential for multiple combat encounters this session, we're going to have everybody roll for initiative once, and we'll hold that initiative for the rest of the session once we get to the new scene. So
Mini dungeon.
not a mini, you're in town.
I mean, a town is like a mini dungeon full of encounters and squishy. I mean,
This is true. This is true. Okay, so let me get everybody in combat. Okay, so for you all.
My immersion, sir. This says gray ooze. That's clearly red.
Okay, shut up. I'm literally working out of my ass here. Yeah, so if everybody could go ahead and roll for initiative,
oh hey,
and if you are
Wow, I
happy
didn't
with it, you
roll
can
it,
keep
shit.
it. You would like to
I-
re-roll?
Oh, no.
I'm usually the guy who, regardless of dex, is like, I rolled a 4, so I'll take it.
I rolled a nat 1.
See that shit. Jeez.
Does it say
I lean-
2.12? How does that? What?
Yeah,
It
it's-
gives you a
it's
tie-
always-
tiebreaker.
It's always 0.1 and then based on your dex. It adjusts.
yeah, it's
Um,
weird.
As we're
Those are-
preparing for battle, I lean over to Ishtar and I'm looking at Volter and I go, Is that Boba Fett? Look at his helmet.
What's a Boba Fett? Okay. Combat.
That looks like a Boba Fett.
Okay, so with that, as this is the first combat for at least 3 of you in the group, so there's a few ways that combat goes. One, it's all automated. So you will select what you want to do. You'll target an enemy, select what you want to do. There'll be animations, cool stuff. Hopefully nothing breaks. If it does, we still do manual stuff just to be safe. But so most of it is usually automatic. There will be pop-ups for you if you have reactions and things like that. The biggest thing that helps usually is on the left side of your screen. If you see the little purple swords and you click on that, that'll open your combat HUD at the bottom of the screen, which is kind of a nice UI.
Your token has to be selected for the.
Yes, that too.
Spoiler alert, things will probably break.
Things will probably break. This kind of makes it a little easier to use things, or at least tell you what's going on. You don't have to use this. If you want, you can just use your character sheet as well. That works just as fine. So, but yeah, we'll see how this goes and see how many things break. But with that, we start first with Aspen Dumorn. What are you doing?
I'm going to cast Fireball if I can pull it up.
Okay. Starting off strong. I like it.
If it'll pop.
They are
Hopefully.
in
Oh my-
fireball formation.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
I didn't ask how big the encounter room space was. I said I cast Fireball.
Yes.
Um.
Yes, and
Oh,
that one
wait.
should ask for a range and like you'll place a template and all that jazz.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, firebolt. Sorry, not fireball.
Okay, I totally heard Fireball as well.
Me too.
Me
Okay,
too.
that makes it a lot easier.
I heard fireball.
From playing a very fire-heavy wizard in the past, it's a very common mistake.
Yes. Okay. It may be asking you for something else, Aspen. It may not.
Yes. Damage roll, critical or normal.
Normal. So you do hit with the 9. Okay, for 15 damage. As you launch a fireball out of your hand, you see this ooze kind of quickly turn on fire for a brief second, and then it's quickly it's put out. But you do see it take some damage. Anything else you would like to do?
No.
Then for you, if either at the top or at the bottom of your screen, there should be an end turn button. If you click that, that should then propel us into the next player. Yep. So that brings us to Chitter. What are you doing?
All right. I'm gonna look towards these disgusting cube piles, and I'm going to. Ooh, sorry, first time.
Yeah, no worries.
Nothing
Take your time.
You know what? I'm gonna help everybody else out. He's gonna take out his lyre and kind of strum it a little bit. And do I get this normally? I do not. Sorry, my lyre gives me a couple extra spells, but it's weird. And I will cast on the group. Oh, if I can get this positioned correctly. Come on. Oh, keep it to the grid. Cast Fairy Fire.
Look at all the dice. That's cool. Okay, only one succeeded. Nice. Make sure miss any of this. Also, I don't know if we did this already, but anyone who has a weapon, it is magical, even if I haven't given you an heirloom item yet. Just FYI. Okay, I wanted to make sure that's fine. Okay, so yeah, they all failed except one, so that means they are lit and
You have advantage to hit them for everybody else.
yes. Okay, nice. Anything else you'd like to do?
I'm gonna get a little. It's 10 feet there, a little bit further away. Actually, 15. Just get some distance, and then control. I'm just gonna. Sorry, it's
No, you're
bugging me that
good.
I'm facing. Oh god, that's slow.
Oh yeah, if you want to turn around, you can either hold shift or control and scroll, and it'll.
Oh god, shift is way better.
Yeah.
Dear lord, I was using control.
Yeah.
Control I think is finer. And that will be my turn.
Okay, that brings us to Ethereon. What are you doing?
I'm going to.
Have an idea of what you're gonna do, but
Well, I normally just smack things, so that's probably what I'll do.
You have advantage on some of them, so you know.
I do.
Gus has a shit ton of strength.
Yeah, I won't cast anything. I'll just boop. I'll smack this guy.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh,
First
you
time
rolled
seeing
you
that
rolled for a
actually.
hit. So were you not gonna knock him down with your shield, or doing that
Well, I
first
already
and then
have
attacking?
advantage. I already have advantage because of fairy fire.
Oh yeah. I was just saying like that you rolled an attack roll rather than your strength ability check for the shield. So I didn't know if you were attacking him or trying to knock him with your shield.
No, just attacking. Because
Okay.
I already have advantage.
So it
I
doesn't.
don't
So it doesn't.
need
Okay,
that.
cool. Just wanted to make
Yeah.
sure.
I don't even think I can knock those.
You definitely hit him. So.
I don't know what it's waiting for.
Let's
Because
see.
I don't have any more options. I said regular hit and all that.
Huh, maybe it's just being slow. There it goes.
But I just clicked other formula, but I don't know.
Let me look. Oh, I wonder if it's your weapon because you got a fancy weapon. Let's look. Because what's your attack roll supposed to be? A bunch. +8, 1d, or 1d plus 5. And I did a 1d6.
Yeah, plus a 1d6.
Can you manually roll your damage if you click on the die for that again? I'll have to see if maybe it's something with that specific weapon that's bugged out with the importer. Yeah. Okay. Because then that's also, it's poison damage, right?
4 would be.
The 4, yes. Okay. The 4 poison damage, 10 regular. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to look into the math behind that. It's something.
Did you just drag on the magic weapon onto me and then just rename it? Or
No.
did you
Or yes,
make
yeah, I just renamed it. Also, is that poison or acid damage? I think it's a poison, right?
Poison. Yeah, poison.
Okay. You're lucky. Anyway, so yeah, that was a total of 14. So as you go to hit it, you see kind of some of the vomity stuff splurt out in different directions. And you take a good chunk out of it. Anything else?
I'll just do it again.
Why is his blood orange? That's
Oh,
different.
that's so cool.
I think it's default based on what the creature type is.
Oh, that's
Assuming this is splatter.
yes, it's splatter. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's deep. So,
Huh.
sorry, out of character. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
these things are oozes. Oozes get orange? That's weird.
Yeah. I have
Neat.
no idea.
I think constructs get like black or gray or something. Sorry.
That's
So I gotta roll my stuff manually then.
that's annoying. Yeah, if it's not popping anything up, that's weird. I may have you try with a different weapon too, just for at some point, just to check, because I don't know. Because you have them targeted. I may also try to roll for you at some point just to see. That's weird.
Yeah, like it's targeting, doing the animation and that. It's just not, and it, like it's asking me what damage it is if it's regular or crit, and I'm saying
And then it's just
regular,
not
but then
rolling.
nothing's happening.
Yeah, I'll have to look into that. Sorry. But how do you kill this one?
I smack him once and see my cool morning star finally in action as like the poison kind of spills out of the cracks, and I go, ooh, cool, and then I smack him again, and he just kind of.
Nice. Okay. Anything else from you?
I'll probably just stay there and tank.
Cool. Okay. That brings us then to the first bout from the oozes, which is this guy. Going to see you. Not very intelligent creature. And fun fact, these creatures have one less intelligence than Ishtar. Is that not?
Yeah!
Wow.
Let's see. What is it going to do?
Finally smarter than something.
I was about to say, is everyone in this party stupid but the wizard?
I'm like average.
Yeah,
of
we got
11.
we got an average, and then Ishtar's just real bottom barrel guy. Poor dude.
What is everyone's stat then?
I got 11.
12.
I have 7.
I have 11.
Aspen probably.
Aspen's
like
up there with
18 or
18.
something.
Oh, my bad. Hold on.
18.
Okay, nerd.
Fucking nerd.
Let me see. Okay, so that's not useful, is it? Plus. Oh yeah. Okay, that doesn't matter. So yeah, it's going to attack you, Ethereum, with its pseudopod. As you see, part of its body kind of turn into this arm, and it goes to smack you. And
Oh, it's fine.
as it
My
smacks you,
God.
it just kind of splatters everywhere, but doesn't really do any damage to you. And then that's just kind of what it's gonna do. It's gonna slowly slink. So as it goes to slink, you go ahead and get your attack of opportunity.
Ooh. Should I try with a different weapon? Just, to see?
Just if you have a different weapon,
yeah,
just for fun.
I still have my hammer. Which
Yeah.
one was it? The left one?
Yeah, left one. Okay, so that works.
Oh
So
yeah, it also wasn't asking me about smite or frost strike. I realized.
did it ask for it this time?
Yeah.
Okay, so it is just something with that weapon. Okay.
Yeah.
So then
Do
will
I-
fix-
Should I roll a d6 though? Because I would have been using the other weapon.
Yes.
My bonus is the same and everything.
Yeah, you can do that.
Just that. Oh.
Little damage.
Womp womp.
But you do manage to get a hit off as it slowly goes its poor movement speed of 10.
Did it take damage?
Yeah.
Suspicious.
It took one. How's it gonna go from
No,
anything
because I
else?
think the other one got reverted because it said near death, not just as injured.
Oh yeah, the other one got reverted. Oh, wait a second. No, you do both, don't you?
Yeah, like I did the 12 and then I
Whoops.
just added
Yeah.
the 1 because
I reverted that because I was like, oh yeah, the
6.
14, the 12 doesn't go to it. Never mind.
So 13.
Yeah. Anyway, that's the end of its turn. Ishtar, what you doing?
What would be the height of this building?
It'd be a one-story building, so you're looking at 10, maybe 15, like 10 feet to the beginning of the peak, or of the roof, and then it peaks at like 15 feet.
Take a bow shot on the guy that Ethereum bruised.
Okay. Everybody be ready for this animation noise.
It's
It will
loud.
be loud. So I'm working on that audio in the background. But you do hit. Good old 4 13 damage. Why did you target this ooze?
Yeah.
It shows that you hit. I don't know why it's not dead, but okay. Wow, man. I do have a lot of things to fix. It's dead. How do you kill it?
Like what is quote unquote emerging from like the ground? Like what is it just tentacles or
Yeah, it's kind of like it's got a little hump where probably its quote unquote body would be. The rest of it's kind of sprawled out, and then there's little tentacles that kind of come out. And
well, since my low IQ, I'll just quote unquote shoot whatever that hump is. That'd be the body or I don't know, Austin.
okay, yeah, that's fine. So you hit it and it explodes, and you see Ishtar's arrow stuck in the ground where the ooze is. Anything else for you? And apply. I've got a lot of work to do.
Oh, no, why is it doing this?
And then so if it's 10 feet up for this ladder, I expend 10 feet of movement, or is it 20 feet since it's climbing? I'm confused.
So you would do your movement speed to get to the ladder,
So
and then
15.
you would use the same amount of movement, like total speed, to get up there. And then, because it's not like rough terrain or anything, so if it's a 10-foot ladder, you then spend 10 more feet of movement to get up the ladder onto the. So you spend like 25 feet total.
Okay. And then I shall target the ooze behind the dead one.
Okay.
I've never actually used this, I don't think. If I were to cast Hail of Thorns, actually I think I've used it once. It says in the 5 feet of range. So is that to the left and the right and diagonal?
It should. My guess is it's gonna, if you cast that spell, it'll ask you to put a template down, but it should be diagonals as well. Would be my guess. It may not work.
Did I cast it on myself?
It may be a buff.
Or
Yeah, it's a
oh,
buff.
it's a buff.
Yeah.
You
Oh.
cast it on yourself, and then it's the next arrow you shoot.
Yeah. Next time you hit a
Austin-
creature, yeah.
Just a quick question. I'm just editing this thing to actually be a morning star instead of a longsword. The damage type we said was piercing, but I can use the crusher feat with it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you go fix anything, but
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's see how this works. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it
Somebody
did.
die. I love it. There's no animation, unfortunately, but it rolls, so that's good. Okay, so one saved, the others failed. So then the saved one will take half of the damage. Yes. The others take full 5 damage from your Hail of Thorns. Plus, the one you hit also gets the 7
7.
damage, which was this guy. So I'll add for.
It
Oh, it already did that.
Didn't ask me for Dreadful Strike for the first guy. Or the guy I originally hit for Hail of Thorns.
Let me look. Dreadful Strike. Like when you hit a creature with a weapon. Okay. So yeah, was that normally like a pop-up when you attack?
Yeah.
Okay. I will add that to my list to figure out what's going on. Go ahead and you can roll it outside and I'll manually add it. I'm not sure. I know there was an update for MIDI QOL, so I'm wondering if that had the problem. But yeah, I'll look for fixes in the background in the meantime. So, but yeah, 1 damage as you hit him. Anything else?
there's a baby.
I guess I'll use my bonus action to use Cunning. I'll move over here. Now on my turn.
Okay. So that brings us to this ooze. Gonna slowly slink around. Get over here. Actually, no. It's gonna see with whatever eyes it has. Ishtar moving and killing, and you use cunning action dash or hide. It doesn't actually tell me. That's weird. It doesn't show that you're hidden.
You use thorns.
Yeah, but he used his.
Oh.
Oh, you used.
Yeah, so
Yeah. Okay, so then actually, yeah, you just moved.
I was supposed to move on the stairs.
Oh, yeah, so you're here. Okay. So it's going to see you, and it's going to use its Psychic Crush feature as you start to feel a headache form
Oh.
from all the psychic
Please.
damage you've.
No.
As you fail your intelligence save. And you take 12 points of psychic damage as the headache starts to just get a little too unbearable. And that's really about it. That's his whole action. So it's just gonna kind of do its thing, being some vomit on the ground. Red Boy is gonna slither over here. Is going to see Shiny Boy with all the cool things, and is gonna do the same thing. Gonna do Psychic Crush as well. So Valter, you start to feel a headache pound as this ooze tries to pierce into your mind. You save, and so you take half damage. So you take 5 points of psychic damage from the headache. But then that is it for him. Bringing us to ooze number whatever. Going to just sit here and... Nope, not you. You. Is going to attack Ethereon with its pseudopod. And it's going to horribly miss, because I let you get way too strong. And moves us to Walter. What you doing?
He's like normal, man.
Ethereum, I'm sorry.
What?
Uh-oh.
Ethereon, you just hear this and you're just looking around like, what? Who said that? Don't even see. About to happen.
Okay. Valter is going to go ahead and cast Call Lightning.
Power word kill. And Ethereon died.
So on this point right here, where the dead gray ooze is at, in front of Ethereum,
Okay.
basically what's gonna happen is the clouds above are suddenly gonna become dark and gray, as a lightning bolt is going to come down and strike that space, with
Nice.
electricity just flowing out 5 feet from it. And at this time, if anyone were to look, Valter's eyes, like the eye slits, are beginning to glow, or like of his plated mask, are glowing white.
Ooh, okay.
And I need dex saves from those 3. How do I do the spell?
Yeah, so if you with Call Lightning, is it one, like you put it in one spot and then it's an area, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I think if you click on that spell, it will then ask you to place a template. It should, hopefully. And then if you place it there, it should auto target. And then, oh, that's a cool.
Whoa.
I've never seen somebody use this spell before. Huh. Okay, and so it's probably going to start doing stuff in the background. Give it a few seconds as I read this spell, because this is an awesome little...
Why is it like everybody's?
Yeah, I'm looking at the range.
Well, I think it calls a giant storm cloud overhead, I thought, so we're all technically under the cloud, I believe.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 60-foot radius centered on a point. Okay.
And within that 60-foot radius, every turn, I can call down lightning on any point within that 60 feet.
Ooh, okay, cool. Okay, so then, yeah, okay, then you make your attack. Is it asking you to do anything, Valter?
Not at the moment.
Okay, cool.
It asked me like if it was already storming, and I said no.
Okay, so
because
then
I'm
it
assuming
starts.
clear skies.
Yeah. Okay. So then I wonder.
Should I just do a dex save?
It's looking like it's.
Well, I'm actually gonna do one more thing.
Yeah, do your other.
I'm actually gonna use Channel Divinity
Oh.
and make this damage max. So all of them are gonna take 30 points of damage.
That's awesome.
Piece of shit.
Okay.
I can't wait to do this in your campaign, Josh.
Each creature within 5 feet of that point must make a dex save Creature then takes 30 on a failed save or half as much. Yeah, I guess Ethereum, go ahead and just do a manual roll.
I was gonna ask,
That's
doesn't
okay.
he get affected like twice as much since of his armor?
Of course, you nat 20.
I think that's only
It
whatchamacallit,
specifies it.
Yeah,
shock and grasp. Yeah.
yeah. So
Like
then-
their pseudopod thing specifically talks about metal armor, for example.
Yeah. So, okay, Ethereum, you'll take half damage, so you take 15 points of lightning damage. The rest of these guys, let me just do this. Yeah, I'm going to have to look at that in the background. Why? I wonder if it's on your next turn, if it's going to ask if you want to use it. I think Witch Bolt does the same thing. But anyway, Dex save, right?
Yeah, deck save.
Good.
DC 15.
First guy definitely fails. Next guy,
Like your cool new dice, by the way.
yeah, I love him. Next guy fails.
They're very dexterous.
Fails. fails.
It would only hit these ones, not the
Yeah,
red
only
ones.
the 3
Oh, yeah,
around
that's true.
Ethereum.
Well, they all fail anyway. So then they are all. Let me look at health real quick. Okay. So yeah, you kind of already said it, but anything specific you want to flavor on how these 3 die?
Just after the lightning strikes down on the remains of that first ooze, the lightning kind of crackles through the ooze as if it was liquid, and just kind of shocks them until they basically explode.
Nice. So Theron, you're like covered in this vomit ooze from all of them kind of
Ooh.
splattering everywhere. Okay. Anything else, Walter?
I don't think I have a bonus action. Well, I do, but I'm gonna save my bonus actions for now.
Okay, so then that brings us to Aspen. What do you do? And actually, let me double check. At the beginning, storm clouds. Okay, blah blah blah. When you cast a spell, yada yada. Oh, that's only okay. That's only when you do something. Okay, so never mind. Yeah, Aspen, what are you doing?
I'm gonna use magic missile on this dude. I can click him. Okay, whatever.
Cool
It's
combat.
not.
Oh, is it
I
not?
don't think it's letting me click him.
If you hover over that ooze and hit T on your keyboard, does that? There we go.
Oh, there it did it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes it gets finicky. Other times it's fine. It's weird.
Bro, come on.
No worries. No worries. And there we go. Magic missile gets a little finicky too because you can have multiple targets or the same target. So love these animations.
There you go.
Nice. It didn't do the little missiles. Oh, that's a boo.
Oh.
That's so weird. It did the
Yeah.
target piece, but then it didn't.
I heard the gunshot.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I will get that fixed.
Did it only roll one? I think it only rolled one.
It only rolled once. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's 3.
Okay, let me look at something real quick. Yeah, Aspen, just wonder. I'm gonna give you the spell. Yeah, that's a spell slot, right? Yeah, I'm gonna give you the spell slot back, but I want to try something.
When you cast a spell using spell slot 2nd level or higher, you gain no shield. Are you normally supposed to have 3 off the start?
You have 3 from level 1. And then it
That's
adds more every time.
weird.
Or
Huh.
Do you have to select them multiple times? Is that what was maybe happening?
Well, I don't think that's the problem.
Alt D, I think, is
'Cause I
the.
don't know. I don't think you can select one target multiple times. You can like multiple targets, but
You should be able to.
Maybe just roll the die.
yeah, that's weird. Yeah, so we're gonna have to do it manually. Sorry, Aspen. I'll get that fixed for next time. So yeah, if you want to go ahead and in chat, do roll a 1d4 plus 1. Roll 2 more of those for me. Give you that spell slot back that I used.
Okay.
Yeah, that's weird. There, it must have been from the update. I'll have to.
So 5.
That
Yeah,
one.
do another one.
Yeah, and then do one more for me. Yeah. So that first one was for 2 damage. Next one, 2 for 3 damage. Okay. Okay, so as you hit him, you see the 3 missiles collide and you see chunks of this ooze spit off. Anything else you would like to do?
What is no.
Okay.
Fine.
Cool. Okay. Brings us to Chitin. What are you doing? Or Chitter. Chitin. Sorry.
I'm gonna have like 14 different nicknames by the end of this. I don't know if this will work, but let me try it. I'm gonna target the ooze, and Chitter is going to yell out. What did I have? Sorry, I had a thing for this. What was it? Oh, it's incredible you can bring such joy to a room simply by leaving it. And I'll cast Vicious Mockery.
Nice.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, if you.
So that's for a roll. Okay, he has to make a save first, I believe. Yeah, Wisdom save.
Yep, and he fails.
Does he take half that because he's a psychic gray ooze?
He is not resistant to psychic damage. Funnel.
Oh, okay. I was trying not to. I was like, I don't see that name. I don't see that name.
Yep. So, yeah, he takes the full 3. And then that's it on that one, and have disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Anything else?
Nope. That'll be my turn.
Therion, what you doing?
I give Walter a dirty look. And then I'll go smash this guy.
Okay.
It's also popping up for me to keep or discard previous.
Oh, so then it definitely is a midi. I will get
Do that. And then one of these. Plus 5, is it?
that. Yes. 6, 13. Okay, how do you kill that guy?
I just smack them and splatter them all over those barrels.
Nice. Okay, anything else? Or no, there isn't anything else. That is the end of combat. Second. So sorry for Walter, you don't get to do any cool like other lightning bolts from that, but that was some awesome animation. Intern tracker. There's popping up. I gotta go through an update. That's fine. Anyway, so that can go away. Yeah, there's okay. And so you finish fighting and you see just the remains of these oozes, which appear to be puddles of goop. Anything anybody would like to do?
Just shaking off some of the goop. So it's splattered with it.
How injured does Ishtar look?
Ishtar looks.
I look like I could walk it off.
Yeah, he's looking decent. You can
Just
tell,
a headache.
Yeah, you can tell he got hurt a little, but he's a big boy. Don't know if that actually helps at all, but that's the best I can describe it. He's just mildly injured. He's till 12 points down.
It's been worse.
Oh, and I need. Can't do that. Anyway, so after the, I lost my note.
Oh, why am I super injured all of a sudden?
Good question. I didn't
Why is
do
it
anything.
60?
I did it.
Oh,
That's what you got from that.
I just opened up my D&D Beyond page, and I'm there at 45. Maybe that's why.
Because you're down to
If I-
44 in Foundry.
Yeah, look at that. If I change the HP on my D&D Beyond page, it auto updates. That's cool.
That's weird because that's, as far as I knew, that's not a feature.
It just did.
Yeah,
it,
that's
It's been
weird.
updated.
It
Okay.
should be at 60, not 70.
Yeah. 60. Okay, update that. So you kill the oozes. Looking.
Oh
Nope.
God.
Aspen is going crazy.
Aspen, are you okay? Say something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really it. You see the cow kind of mosey on back, and the town kind of
You
disperses.
might want to get your cow checked out, mister.
Does the
Go ahead.
I'll look at kind of what's left of them. Does it look like kind of what's been like the affliction that people have, like the same kind of colors and consistency and
You
whatnot?
you noticed that before the cow Daisy threw up the oozes, she had the glow around her that you noticed from the other goblins from previous, but also that yeah, she had some sores on her. There were tentacles kind of coming out her mouth as she threw up briefly. So she was definitely messed up. She looked fine when she left though. But yes, definitely it seems to be the same thing that the people of Phandalin are. So you kind of had a gathering of people during this weird instance. And Ishtar, as you say, you know, keep better track of your cow. You hear a few people kind of grumble in agreement of like, yeah, that new farmer really needs to get a grip on his livestock. You know, some people agree. And the crowd starts to disperse a little bit. And you all see somebody kind of poke through the crowd. And for Valter and Chitter, you don't know who this is. This looks just like a normal townsperson. But for at least Aetherion and Ishtar, actually, I don't. Aspen, you've probably seen this person around. I don't know if you've talked to them. But Aetherion and Ishtar, you notice that this is Kellen Alderleaf, the person who owns and runs the Alderleaf. And she kind of looks a little worried and comes over to specifically you, Aetherion. He says, "I'm so glad that I found you. And I watched what you all can do, obviously." And she looks at the new people that she hasn't met and kind of smiles and nods. Says, "Hi, I'm Kellen. I run the farm down the road. Anyway, Aetherion." Not Pip. Oh, I about used the wrong name. That guy's been long gone. Carp has been gone for almost 2 days, and I don't know where he is. He mentioned he went out to the fields, but not like him to not be back, especially not after a day. And I don't know what he could have gotten into. Do you think you guys could go try and find him for me?
Of course. Don't let the lad potentially be in danger.
Kind of sigh of relief and says, "Oh, thank you so much. The last thing I knew is he went off to the fields to the north, but like I said, I haven't seen him, and I've been too busy with the farm and harvesting that I can't go and try to reach out or talk to any of his friends. That's all I know." Kind of turns around and scurries off back to the farm. Let me think. Walter, you came in from the south, so you haven't seen this field. Chitter, you saw fields as you were coming in, so you were like, okay, yeah, there's a field over there that I've probably seen. Aetherion, Ishtar, Aspen, fairly familiar. It's one of the fields that one of the farmers in the north of Phandalin run. So you know where it is and everything. Is everyone heading that way, or some of you staying? What would you all like?
Yeah, hit that door.
I'll tag along.
Yeah, I definitely think we should go. I'll go.
I'll go too.
Should the primary goal not be to solve whatever sickness is afflicting these people,
We already
rather
did that.
than
Chat. Come and chat with us. We'll tell you what we know.
Volta just kind of glare. I guess Ethereum wouldn't like see this, but they might feel like the glare from these hollow eye slits.
Okay.
Very well.
Start to head north to the outskirts of town where the fields are. This back in this thing. So you quickly get to the outskirts of town. There we go. And you start heading out towards one of the fields. And it doesn't take long, maybe an hour or two of traveling before you get to kind of an open area. And as you're looking around, you don't see a whole lot. There's some like small hills, trees, and bushes and spots where you can't see behind or something. But for everyone who would be actively looking for Carp, who also you by this point would know, Carp is Kel and Otterleaf's son, and Carp is one of like the more popular children in Phandalin. He helps everybody out. He's a good kid. Everyone knows him and loves to have him help them with chores and things like that. So it's more of a town kind of worry when Carp's gone. So anybody who would like to look for Carp, go ahead and make an investigation check for me as you're out here in the field, kind of surveying around.
No. So close, but so far.
Let's go.
Let's see.
I didn't want to find that kid anyway.
Oh, apparently neither do I.
Wow, the righteous paladin doesn't care. Cheddar. Okay. So as you are looking around, most of you don't see anything. You're seeing really open fields, not really even any animals. It's just a very kind of isolate field out here. But Chitter, as you're looking around, you quickly see like a foot kind of fall out from behind a bush and then quickly get pulled back in. You just barely catch the movement. And as you kind of all of you start to look towards that way, try to see what's going on. Do any of you approach where the movement came from?
I mean, yeah, Chitterwood.
Sure.
Okay. So you make your way over there, and you find, I said Pip again. You find Carp Alderleaf, who's kind of huddled behind this little bush, trying not to breathe super loud, trying not to move, just holding himself together. And he sees you and kind of jumps from you coming around the bend, and he takes a few deep breaths. He goes, "Oh, I'm so glad that you guys came. I didn't mean to be out here for so long, but I was following these weird creatures, and I wanted to do my part and help keep the town safe. And once I saw where they went, I didn't want to leave in case they left. But I wanted to tell somebody, and I'm sorry I didn't come back in time." He kind of points down the way a little bit, and 10, 15, 20 feet, you see what appears like nothing. But he mentions that there's a hole in the ground and there's a ruined building underneath. And he mentions that these creatures fell into that hole and haven't come out since. And he's kind of just sitting back there after he tells you all this.
I look him over. Does he look injured at all?
Do a perception check.
Sure. Where's my thing here? Perception. Ooh.
You don't notice any wounds. He's not like holding anything to maybe indicate that he's injured. Maybe just more scared. But as far as you can tell, you can't really see any injuries on him.
Okay. And he pointed over in a specific direction where he said the hole was?
Yeah, it's kind of straight north of where he's at.
I mean, unless the group has anything to say, I'll just tell him to get back to town.
Take a hike.
Okay. So, and then is everybody going and checking out the hole? Some of you staying back? Anything specific?
I'll go check out the hole.
To the hole.
Yeah.
So you all get to famed hole. As you look down, I need. I have a. Yeah, there it is. So as you kind of get close to this hole in the ground, it really comes out of nowhere, and you start to look down into it. You see an abandoned home, almost, from what you can tell. The what you immediately see is this big open room with a pile of rocks and grass and dirt from the outside falling in. But this looks maybe like some sort of a home built in the ground specifically. And you notice a few like little tiny, almost looks like little pyramids kind of floating and bouncing around right in the center where this hole lands. It's about a 20-foot drop, but there is a little rope that you could climb down to get in there, so you wouldn't necessarily get hurt. But you can tell that these creatures aren't able to climb the rope back up. They're just floating and kind of hopping in the air in this one little room. They don't seem to notice you. Together, is anyone going down into the building?
Sure. Volter will.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I'll go down as well.
Ishtar and Aetherion, are you all going down or are you staying up?
I jump in like the gift.
Ethereum jumps in like the gift.
Yeah.
DM, how deep is the hole?
Artifact!
It's like 20 feet.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
20 feet, so...
it's like we got some HP. It's like, what, 2d6 damage? It'll be fine.
2d6.
Yeah. So we'll just do a little rolly here.
Can I be his parachute?
In essence, you would take the same damage. So if you want to
Sure.
for flavor, sure. So Aetherion, you take just a small little scrape as you land on the ground while the others climb down the rope. Okay. And out as you get down into the it's a very dimly lit building. You quickly notice, what am I doing? Okay. You quickly notice that there's more than just 3 of these creatures. There's a lot more of them. But they are still very small. And I will activate next scene, and we will get ready to start combat as Encephalon Gemules start to attack as you all land into the building with them. They're really hard to see in this map because they are really small and they blend in. So it may take you some time to figure out where they are, but there's, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bundles of them. They kind of travel in packs. 3. That is one of the new creatures from Phandelver Below. And because I've already forgotten,
I've gotten encephalitis.
can everyone tell me what your whatever it's called, your initiative was from before?
I think it was
I'll go back up.
15
1.
21, I think. Let me find it, though.
15.1.
21, yeah.
14.
Chitter, you said it was 21 or 20?
21. 21, yeah.
Walter, don't sell yourself short. You had 2.
Okay, so Ishtar, what was that again? Sorry.
14.
15. Okay, Aetherion, yours?
15.
15. Then Aspen, what was your
All high and mighty with one
She
more.
was first.
24.
24 G? Okay, so there's your guys's, and let me please start combat.
Oh my god, the Caltrop beat you.
And yeah, the Caltrop, that's a good way to explain. They are. So yeah, then yeah, first Encephalon Gemule is gonna go first.
Shit.
Oh, I may actually.
Do these guys just tickle us?
I guess you'll find out.
Oh, you guys look cute.
Okay, yeah. So this one will quickly see Aetherion with a shiny shield look at you, and it's going to use Leech. So you will need to make a dexterity save. Oh, it's... Okay, so you save. I didn't
What
do
are these things?
They are little aberrations, tiny aberrations. Okay, if
Like little floating pyramids.
yeah. On a fail, okay. If it succeeds, then nothing happens, right? Yeah. Okay, so then that's it for that, because then it's going to. Yeah. Okay, that's it for it. It kind of goes to jump onto you and hold on, but you can scrape it off of you to where nothing really happens, and it just kind of keeps floating there. That will bring us to Aspen. What are you doing?
I'm gonna use my stuff and
Hey, you whack it with the quarterstaff. Okay. 3 damage, that hits. Okay. Anything else?
nah, that's it.
Okay. That will then bring us to Chitter. What are you doing?
Okay. I got a bunch of these guys around me. I am going to take out my lyre and using my complete lyre. I'm hoping this works properly because it's kind of weird how they're handling that. I will cast invisibility on myself. Oh, do I need
Okay.
to target myself? Hold
Yeah,
on, sorry.
I would target yourself.
There we go, concentration, consume resource. Yeah, because that wouldn't be a thing anymore.
Woohoo.
Just take a charge. I got to remember that I did that then. That's weird.
Another question. It doesn't really give you any effect, which is weird. I would think.
Here, I can just put the invisible status on myself. It should.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go. Cool.
Where did the bird go?
Yeah, you just see him poof. Go away.
And let me fix. Did that double apply that? Oh, let me fix that then. That's gonna be weird. I'll just remember that. Sorry, there's some. It works weirdly with how Foundry works. And then he will. I mean, he's got 2 of these things next to him, so he's gonna try to move away.
Okay.
He is invisible, but can they still attack him?
They wouldn't be able to see you, so I'm gonna say they would need to. What's your? You're invisible, so I'm gonna make him roll a. Oh, actually,
It's more. I guess this is because I'm trying not to mitigate. It's more if they have a way to see me like blindside or something, they can see me still. But
yeah,
if
'cause
not,
they
then
do.
I think I can just. Oh shit! Okay.
They do have blind sight, so they would.
Didn't
be
know
able
that,
to-
so was just trying to get away from them.
Yep. Nope. That's true. You guys have none of you. Also, none of you know what these creatures are. None of you have dealt with these creatures.
Yeah.
And so yeah, as you kind of run away, everyone else sees Chitter go invisible, and then this small little group of Jimules just lunge at some weird
These ones
spot.
down here would get this too.
Yes. We'll do the first ones are up top. They go to slam at you. They miss, which
Would they have disadvantage?
they wouldn't.
still?
But it was
Yeah, if
still a
they can-
4. So the first one was a 4, so they still wouldn't hit you. Okay. And then I'm going to quickly move you back here just so they can hit,
Yep.
and then put you back where you go.
Hold on.
So then, yeah, you see all these 2 groups of Jimules.
Can I use? Okay, it pops up a thing for this. I'm gonna use a bardic inspiration to roll cutting words.
Okay.
I think it helped.
Go. Is it did hit? Okay, for 19. And as a reaction when a creature that's not immune to being charmed, blah 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 makes an attack roll ability check. Yada yada. Roll the die and subtract the number from the creature's roll. You can do so after the roll, but before. Okay, so cutting words you used. Did it roll for you?
I hit it. I didn't see if it rolled anything though. There's no like number there.
Yeah. What's the? Oh, you roll the bardic inspiration die.
Yeah, let me use. Sorry, trying to find it on here. Bardic
Yeah, no, you're
inspo.
fine. I need to look
Oh
into
my
why
God.
that didn't work.
I'll target. It was the one south of me. Sorry, I'm.
And 6, 17. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out why that
Consume
didn't
the
work.
usage. Does it not? Oh my God, it doesn't use the. That's not what I'm trying to. I was trying to use it so it expend the use, and now it
Yeah,
used it twice. What is going on?
that's weird. I'm gonna have to fix that in the background.
Okay, what is my bardic inspo dice? I can just roll it naturally.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, bardic inspo dice is a D8, so I'll just roll a D8 real quick.
Yeah, and then I will give you back that Bardic Inspiration.
So 6.
So 6. So 6 off of its 17, which then means it wouldn't hit you. So then I will revert that damage. Then you're good there. I will look into that in the background. I'm not sure why that happened. Yeah, they both missed.
And I'll just keep moving into. Oh, sorry, I'm on targeting mode. Keep moving into this room just to get out of their attack range.
There you go. You get out of there and you're in what looks to be maybe like a spare bedroom / office. Anything else?
No, I think that's all I can do for right now.
Cool. That then brings us to Jimule's something. Oh, the ones that are right around Walter.
Is there, just a quick question, is there supposed to be 2? Because there's 2 on his tile.
On Walter's?
Yeah.
I see. Oh, they're groups of 3. The two.
No.
Well, it looks like there's 2
There's
enemies
2
on the
groups.
same time that I'm looking at too.
The
The one,
16
the one
and the
after
11.
Ishtar as well seems to be on there.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh yeah, there is a one on my square.
Uh-oh.
There was 2.
Oh, yeah. Let's get rid of those. Whoops. Okay, so there's that. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think everything's fixed. Okay. So put these back here. Actually, I can't do that. Anyway, so they're here. They're going to do the same thing. So they're going to see you, Walter, and they're going to try and leech onto you. It doesn't work. You fail the dex save with a 10. Then means, so the, got some weird sounds happening. So you feel the 3 little Jimules kind of grab onto you and almost like burrow their little tentacles into your armor. And so they are now attached to you. Attached to the target. And so while the Jimule is attached to you, you will take damage at the start of each of your turns, which will roll on the start of your turn. Jimule can't use leech until it detaches. It can detach it while as an action. So as an action, the target of a creature, or the target or a creature within 5 feet of the target, so either Walter or anybody within 5 feet of Walter, can detach the Jimule by succeeding on a strength check, if that would be your action. Okay. Sorry. So that. So it leached on. That should be its. Yes. Okay. So then that is it for him. Which then brings us to Aetherion. What you like to do?
I will. Nothing. I'll try and knock him prone, I suppose. If that's even possible. The one beside me.
The one, oh, right in front of you?
Yeah, just my left.
Okay. Athletics check.
Dirty 20.
And
What was the rule on that, Austin? That if it's a dirty 20, it doesn't...
it's not an auto anything. If it's a dirty 20, it's just a
20.
roll. Yeah. Okay, so you successfully boink them down, and this little bundle is prone as they fall to the ground.
Nice. So I'm gonna use my, just because it actually functions, I'm using my Warhammer +1.
Gotcha.
And I'll
Okay.
just roll the d6 after.
Yeah, that's fine. And
So
I
that'll
will.
work the best for now.
It's added to my list of things to fix.
Yeah.
Okay, so that definitely hits.
Oh, I hate this. How big this carousel bar is. It gets in my way.
It's really hard for me to fix it because if I fix it, it's a global size, and I have a 4K ultra wide monitor, so I'm trying to make it small without like minuscule.
Yeah, no, like
Uh,
literally when it's my turn, it stretches all the way over to the only two dice I have available in the chat bar, the D20 and D100.
Oh
That's
my
how long
gosh.
it is.
Yeah, that's a lot. Okay. So yeah, you hit him. Anything else?
Let's do it again. Yeah, did that 3.
Yes, I did. For an 18, that hits.
No. There are a lot of another one of these.
Ooh, they have purple blood. That's cool. And then an extra 2. There you go.
Let's see.
Okay. Brings us to Ishtar. What you doing?
Could I disengage and then attack after? Or do I have to attack first, then disengage?
So cunning action as your bonus action would let you disengage to where you could move and not get an attack of opportunity from them.
Yeah, you can disengage first. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So in
So
short,
I'll do
yes.
that. And then I get 30 feet of movement.
I will say before you do that, there is some there. There's some here. So those wouldn't be able to hit you. Oh, actually, it wouldn't matter. These guys wouldn't be able to hit you either. Never mind.
Disengage anyway makes it so nothing can hit you.
Yeah. So I lied. Just ignore me. What were you going to say?
I was going to say, if I pass through them, it doesn't throw anything off, right?
No, it shouldn't.
Okay.
And especially for these guys, because they're tiny, you can move through their squares.
And then I hit the guy. It's already been badly injured.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it with disadvantage though. Is it supposed to do it with disadvantage?
It's not supposed to, but you still get a 13, so you still hit.
It would have been a 20 otherwise.
If it was a regular roll, his first roll was a 13.
Oh, yeah.
But you still hit, so.
So-
I need to fix that too. That's got to be a custom rule. Probably, but. Okay, so for 9.
It didn't give me the option for sneak attack either.
Oh, yeah, I'll have to.
It did that before. I don't know why it's not doing it.
Yeah,
now.
we had this issue and then it fixed itself somehow. Okay. I will add, if you roll, is the sneak attack a roll that you can do, right? I think it is. I may just have you manually do it. See, like, why does it let you target and do something to it if it's not gonna roll the die? So I'll just do that real quick. Okay.
I'll take your roll.
No. I will get rid of that. So then another 2. Okay. Anything else for you?
And I'll do it again.
Okay. Was it sneak attack has to be? No, that wouldn't be first. I was trying to think if that had to been something you had to roll first. Unfortunately, you miss.
No,
With an
I
11.
wouldn't.
Oh, nope. Don't listen to me. I lied. You would have hit him. Yep. So just roll again. There we go. Okay. How do you kill these gym mules?
I'll kind of wait until they're in like a row. And I'll see if I can just shoot them all and skewer them.
Okay. Nice. Anything else you'd like to do?
Should be all.
Okay. Brings us to the gym mules. So this one, first thing, Shiny Boy is going to try and leech on. Is it asking? I can't remember if it asks Ethereum for you to roll.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. No, you're fine. Okay, so you save. So then that's all they're going to do. Brings us to the next guys who are going to float over their dead comrades' bodies and see Aspen and do a psychic slam. Wow, that's a low roll. And it looks like it's asking reaction. Ooh, what was that cool thing you just did? Arcane deflection.
Arcane deflection.
When you're hit by attack, you fail a saving throw, you can use a reaction to gain a +2 AC against that attacker, or +4 to the saving throw into your next turn. Okay, so +2 would have brought you above, so they would have missed. I'm gonna undo that damage. Okay, as you put up a quick shield, you see the Encephalon Gymnules, their tentacles kind of bounce off of it. And that's gonna be it for them. Brings us to Volter. What are you doing? And let me move these.
Well, first I'm going to take the damage from being leeched.
This is true. Thank you for that reminder. Such a good player. So roll. Actually, I'll do it. It is a 3d4 piercing. You will take 7 piercing damage at the beginning of your turn. I gotta move them out of the way. Okay. Okay, as you feel them kind of sting deeper as they hold on to you. What would you like to do? And
Okay, I'm going to
them
move
for
to
you-
the square opposite where they just were. I'm going to turn around and I'm going to do Word of Radiance.
Okay, I'm gonna move. Okay.
So I think a 15-foot cone will hit pretty much everyone here, but I'm only going to select the Gymnules.
Yeah. Okay. And then yeah, once you go to cast it, it should ask you to place that template.
It's asking me to cast a cantrip with a spell level. What?
That's weird. Let me. Okay, there we go. That's weird, huh? Then yeah. Ooh, fancy. Can I move? It's also weird. It's not a cone. I don't know why it didn't give you a cone, but that's fine. Let me. So you were wanting to go here, right? Yeah, let me see. 1, 2, because that would hit the 2 other Gymnules.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why it's not giving a cone.
Yeah, that is weird. I may have to fix that.
Am I supposed to save?
Yeah, there should be a saving throw.
Yeah, it's just a Constitution save.
Okay, there we go. So, there, so it auto roll. Okay.
Oh, well, the players don't have to. It says
Yeah.
I can select who.
Select 2. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, they pass anyway, so that's fine. So, one of the Gymnules, the bottom one failed, the top one saved. And then it'll auto do the damage, which the players get 0. That's fine. The passed gets 0, and then 5 for the damaged one. Okay.
There should be another Gemmule in there.
Yeah.
Is there 2 here? Like a dead one and a live one?
So there's the dead, there's this live one on the bottom, and then there's the live one on the top. The top one did succeed on the save.
No, but there's still full alive.
There's one on him.
There's
Yeah,
one on
him,
on Volter,
one
yes.
there, one
That
here.
one's dead here.
No, there's 2 here.
Is there another one there? Oh my
I'll say
gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, the one where I'm
Okay.
standing now, there was one standing there, and that one went to attack Ethereum.
Got you. I got it. Oh my gosh. I'm going to move this invisible.
Get rid of
You're
the dead
too
guy.
small.
They're just so tiny.
They're hard to see too.
Getting rid of that one. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so then this one saved. Top one didn't roll because I didn't have him selected, so I need to roll for him. The bottom one failed. Okay, the top one has to make a con save. Oof. Sorry about
15.
that. Freaking little tokens. 13, so he
Hey.
fails too. So then he takes 5. Okay, there we go. Thanks for that.
Where'd you get these from, by the way?
Our good departed friend made them for me.
Oh,
Yeah. So,
he's dead.
yeah. Volter, anything else?
No, that'll be my turn.
Okay. Sorry about all that. I will get those fixed in the background. Brings us to this guy, who is going to look at Aspen and do a leech. Make Dexterity save,
Oh,
and you
God.
fail. Okay, so they are leeched to you. So at the beginning of your turn, you'll take damage, and then you can take an action to try to rip them off, or someone else can.
Okay.
Which brings it to you. So you will do 3. Let me double check. I think it's 3d4. Yeah, so I'll roll 3d4. You take at the beginning of your turn 10 points of piercing damage as you feel their tentacles dig in a little deeper. And what would you like to do on your turn? You also don't have to attack. Like, you don't have to try to take them off if you don't want to. You can do other things, but that's how you get them off.
Yeah, I want to try to get them off.
Okay.
Where's...
So then that will be a strength save for me. Or strength check. Sorry, not save. Ability check.
ability check?
Yeah. Looking for a DC 15. Rip these little buggers off of you.
Oof.
Oh, okay. That's stealth.
Oh, so close to nat 20. Okay, so you go to try to pull them off, and you can get maybe a tentacle out, but they still stick in into you, unfortunately, as you fail to get them off.
Damn, Aspen, you're pretty strong for a wizard.
That's a +2. Dang. Okay, so technically, this is a question for the group. I'm trying to remember. Is that a action, correct?
It says it is in
Yeah.
the description.
It's an action.
Okay, so then that would be your action. Do you have any bonus actions, reactions, or anything else you'd like to do? Movement or something?
I'm just gonna like move, I guess.
Oh, I guess before you do that, I probably should have warned you. So you do have the gym mules here. They will get an attack of opportunity. If you want to move, since you are within melee, it's up to you. You can still do it. Just wanted to give you that.
No, I think I'm just gonna go right back.
Right back? Okay.
I've got a question. If she did move, would I
Uh-huh.
get an attack of opportunity on those ones?
I would say if we want to do that, we could. I would make it...
Or because they're not choosing to move, it's not.
It would be like, that's how I read it, is they're not choosing to move. But if you wanted to do the attack of opportunity there, I could also see it happening. But it would be okay, you're gonna see if you hit them, and if you don't, you end up hitting Aspen for the damage. So because they are so tiny. But yeah. Anything else, Aspen?
No, that's it.
Okay. So Chitter, what you doing?
Oh, I wasn't muted. Damn, I was like, what can I use to damage these guys? I'm like, not much that won't toast everyone in the room. Unless you guys all don't mind being on fire for a couple rounds. Nah.
Happened before.
What have I got then? Fuck it. I mean, it's gonna burn my invisibility, but I will target the gemules that are just outside the doorway, which I can see.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna take a shot with my short bow, which will break my invisibility.
Gotcha.
Oh my god! Of course, I roll horse shit with this.
Unfortunately, you miss. The
Ah.
arrow goes through, and I think only Ethereon and Valter, you see Chitter just poof, appear in one of the far back rooms.
I don't see him.
Oh.
I feel like the vision's cut off too soon because I have like the edge of the bubble right here, but I do have dark vision.
Well, that's weird that you don't get to see in there even with dark vision.
Like it's cutting off into just black. So
I was like, I can see you right now. So.
Weird. Huh. Okay.
Dark
Is he
vision.
like right here?
I'm right here.
Oh, no.
I should be able to check. I should have the invisible.
Yeah.
Just cuts off on here.
Yeah. I don't
Because
know what
I can see all the way up and back here, but I still can't see him.
Let me try just replying and blank.
Oh, it could be the weird. There could be something with weird walls. That could be what it is.
Can you check my like if I have vision enabled? Because it seems like I don't.
Yeah, that's a good question. For the meantime, I'm just gonna do this.
What a light!
Yep. Let there be light. There you go.
Oh god.
I'll look at that in the background. But yeah, I'm gonna look into your dark vision because that's weird. So Chitter, anything else?
Just looking at my stuff. No, that'll be my turn, I think.
Okay. Brings us to the gym mules that are on, Vaulter. They trying to make sure. If they're attached?
They just roll the damage.
I was about to say, but that's just the damage on. Oh no, that's on the gym mule. Yeah. Can't use leech. You can detach. Okay. Then can I do it this way? Just do other formula instead of making him roll. Oh, I guess that works. Okay. So then you feel the piercing as they dig deeper. But that's it that they're gonna do. Therion, what you doing?
Probably the same as usual. I'll smack these ones right here.
Okay.
With the thing. Oh. Can I use my
So many rolls. Do you want to use a reroll?
Yeah, like my once a That's only once a day, right?
Once a session.
No, I used that one earlier.
Yeah.
My once a day shove reroll.
The shove reroll. Yes, that's once a day.
I'll save it.
Okay, so meets it, nothing happens. How do you still have advantage? Oh, flanking.
Oh, I didn't even notice. Okay, I'm glad I didn't use it.
Yep, that hits.
I'm gonna do 6.
-6, okay.
Do it again.
Another big hit.
18s. Oh, not such a big hit.
Is it asking you for Divine Smite?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's.
But this is with the hammer.
Yeah.
It's not asking me with the
other one. It's nothing.
The other one, something with the weapon.
Okay. Okay. Anything else?
Nope. Just see.
Ishtar, what you doing?
Seems like tanky as hell.
Go for this guy that's close to Chitter.
Okay.
Huh.
Fortunately, you miss.
Excellent shot.
The wall behind him.
Yep. These little things are hella dexterous. They're just bouncing all over the place.
Oh my god.
And again.
Misses again.
They hella armor do, apparently.
I like to think of the armor
And
as
then,
dexterity.
They're freaking Yoda here.
I guess I'll just hide with this.
Okay, and then I will say, so if you stay where you're at, you won't be hidden since you just shot that. But if you move around and get like behind a wall or something or in another room, then you're okay.
Are you not? We were talking about this the other day because he has stuff that gives him advantage on stealth checks, like magic items.
Uh-huh.
But you've never had him make a stealth check when he's hiding.
That's only if I'm moving, I'm pretty sure. Or are you talking about after
are you talking
every
like
single...
the cloak of
like, if I were to...
Elvenkind?
Well, like typically if you use the hide action, you have to roll for stealth. And I know you have stuff that like makes you better at it, but so far you've just been like, when he's used hide,
true.
you've just been like, yeah, you're hidden.
Gotcha. Yeah.
You want me to start rolling? I mean, I don't mind.
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead and do a stealth check. Shake things up for a bit.
Doesn't matter.
Holy
You're
shit.
so hidden.
See, it doesn't matter.
We just see you just like disappear, like you just fade from existence.
Yeah,
I
we didn't
turned
even see him run
invisible.
to the doorway. He was just standing in it, and it just.
Anything else for you, Ishtar?
That should be all.
Okay. These generals are going to see Aetherion. Do the same thing. They're going to leave. Not that. Yeah. maybe. Yeah, they're gonna do a slam. They should have.
Welcome to the gym.
They should
Why
have
did
had
they
advantage.
do so much damage?
Hold on. You get
Good thing they
advantage.
didn't
Roll
hit.
again.
That's
Oh,
not flanking.
It's flanking
Doesn't
for
matter
everything
anyway.
else, but yeah, it doesn't matter. Wow, they still fail. That's it for them. They're not super smart boys. So then this one is gonna see Ethereon and is gonna try to leech as a little dying effort. Oh, what? Try that again. There we go.
Oh.
Fail, so they grab in and they pierce through your armor and start to dig into your skin as you take not plus 12 but minus 12 points of piercing
Oh.
damage.
Did we take damage on the first one?
Oh, actually no, you don't.
So I think it's just as they leech on me and then it's
Yeah.
your turn.
That. Come on. Get out of here. There we go. Okay, so they're grabbed onto you. That's their turn. That brings us to Valter. What you doing?
I'm gonna try to get these things off me.
Okay, do a strength check for me, please. Nope, not, yeah, strength check, sorry. Yeesh. Well, 16, okay. You officially knock them off of you and they bounce, float over here as they are not connected anymore.
you fling them onto.
Onto Ervin.
Oh. No, Ervin.
Or not Ervin, Ethereon.
I'm gonna start calling him Ervin now.
Ervin came back?
And I'm gonna go ahead and use a bonus action healing word on myself.
Ooh, okay. Should be able to target yourself and cast that and it should auto heal you.
It's not letting me target myself here.
Ooh.
It says I must target a token, but I don't.
If you hover over and hit T on your keyboard, does that target? Yep, there we go. I don't know.
Oh, there we
Sometimes
go.
it works, sometimes it doesn't. Ooh.
Automation seems so useful and so like tedious.
There's,
I
nice.
like that a lot. I like the animations.
there's times where it works and it's nice. It's these little bitty hiccups where it's infuriating because you're like, what is the problem?
It's supposed to make your life easier, but
It's more of when it breaks, it takes twice as long to fix. But when it works, it's awesome. Okay, anything else for you, Valter?
That'll be my turn.
Okay. That brings us to the gem mules that are on Aspen. They will do... Gotta move you out of the way real quick. They do... They're still leech. No, I just can't do the standard roll. Fine, I'll do it. That pulls us to 3d4. I just not realized this has been repeating the same soundtrack this whole time. That's ridiculous. Sorry. You take 9 points of piercing damage as they hold on to you, but then that is it for them. So, Aspen, what would you like to do?
Okay, these are considered like creatures, right?
Yes, they're aberrations if that matters. Technically.
So they can't
would-
laugh. Okay.
They would technically count as a creature.
For like a spell that is just talking about creatures, yes, that would still work. I just didn't know if you were looking
Okay.
for like specifically aberration.
I want to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Okay.
On the one that's on me, if possible.
Oh. Okay. Let me look. Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Creature of choice you can see. Okay. The range can be up to 30 feet. While prone. Okay. And the. While prone. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll allow it. So, if you want to target them and roll for Tasha's, we'll have them roll. And if they fail, we'll say that you break them off of you.
Okay.
I don't see why not.
Mm,
Finally
Alright,
figured
so
out
where-
all those noise. It's fireworks. People shooting fireworks off right outside my door. Anyway, sorry. Back to what you're saying.
Where? How do I target him?
Oh, so you can either click on them, or if you hover and hit T on your keyboard, that will also target them.
This was.
Maybe not.
No.
Okay, let's do this. Can I do it? Okay, there you go. Now try rolling for the laughter. I went ahead and targeted them. Hopefully it'll work. If not, I can always do it. I'm not sure why that's not. Why targeting is break.
Oh. Okay. Oh.
Okay. Oh, did it to yourself.
It doesn't let me target whatever this is. It's like another
weird.
me.
Huh. Okay, yeah. Let me do that. So I will give you that spell slot back because that shouldn't have counted. We'll end your concentration to do that. So let me. Yeah, I don't know why that's causing an issue. Okay, but there we go. So they did save. So they are still attached to you. Okay, yeah. So they are still attached to you, unfortunately. Sorry. No, that worked. Anything else you would like to?
God.
Yeah, these little buggers are not nice.
I'm gonna. Yeah. I guess go right over here
Okay.
if I can move.
Hopefully, if not, I cannot move you. Don't know why your character is having so many problems.
Yeah, there's like a duplicate of me right here.
Oh, I wonder.
Probably those were like over top when you were trying to drag.
I wonder if it's like
little
something weird.
pop-ups.
Okay. Yeah, ping where you want to go and I'll move you. You can go up to 30
Right
feet.
here.
There, okay. So bloop. Just move you there. So then also when you do that, what is it? Is it people within 5 feet? These come with you. So then we'll say the ones on Ethereum will have to roll as well as Ethereum, or not roll. They just take the damage. So as you, come on, -3 fire, Ethereum, -3 fire damage. There we go. Okay. As you teleport into that other room. Anything else for you?
Nope, that's it.
Okay.
What did that do?
When she face steps, so like teleport, any creatures within 5 feet take 3 fire damage.
Okay.
So, Chitter, what you doing?
Feel like probably the thing is gonna not work, but let's see, yeah, unarmed, uninjured. Fuck it. I'm gonna target the one nearest to me, and I'm going to cast Rathlim's Psychic Lance.
Okay. Oh my gosh, that's
Holy
so
shit.
many. And they failed. They rolled a 0.
That's 35 psychic damage.
You're immune to psychic.
Okay, so as you.
That's what I was worried about.
Okay, so as you hit them, you notice. Oh, what does this lance? Is it just like a magical lance that kind of emanates from you and then hits them, right?
Yeah, it's a shimmering lance of power from my forehead, apparently.
So as that.
That's what the spell says. What the spell says, okay?
As that hits the Gemules, you see them kind of flinch and hit back and fall for a little bit, and then you almost see the lance energy get absorbed through them as they are resistant. They have resistance to psychic damage, so they do still take half, but not the
And
full.
they are still incapacitated until the start of my next turn, so they can't take actions or reactions.
You are slowly learning of these crazy creatures. Anything else you?
Why did I pick so many goddamn psychic spells? No, that's my turn.
Okay. That brings us to Gemules right here. that
If our
just
previous fights were any indication, psychic stuff is awful. One second.
yeah. Okay, so these just got thrown off Vaulter, so they're gonna just slam into you. Not being happy with being thrown off. They miss. That's it for them. Bringing us to Ethereon. What you doing? Yeah.
Do I have one on me? Is
Yes.
this one on me?
Not that one, but you do have one on you.
Oh, okay.
Does he have to roll first for his damage?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, he has to roll for my damage.
So that would be 6 points of piercing as you feel the tentacles digging a little deeper. Okay, what would you like to do?
I assume if I hit the incapacitated one, it's advantage or auto crit or something.
Incapacitated is. Don't think it's auto.
Oh,
crit for
that's
that.
not.
That would be like paralyzed or
Unconscious or something.
yeah.
Do I get advantage or something?
I don't think you get advantage. Let me double check. I don't want to be wrong. Got it right. So incapacitated, it's just they can't take actions or reactions, so no advantage.
Alright, I'll try and knock the one in front of me.
The one in front of you, kind of boinking him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And wow. Okay, he's prone.
Oh, actually, I didn't even need to do that, but whatever. I forgot to flank him.
Okay, that hits. 14 plus 3. Whoops, I did not move him. Why did that do that? There we go. Is it? Okay, it is auto doing it. I want to make sure that it's actually dropping his HP for 6. Okay. Anything else?
That's all.
Hey, Ishtar, what you doing?
I'll hit the badly injured. Well,
Okay.
first I'll step out.
Peekaboo.
You want me to do my hide?
No, that will be after. If you're wanting to rehide, it would be after your attack, because when you attack, anything that you attack would then know your location. So it'd be, you would attack, then you would hide to try to hide yourself.
You would get sneak attack on this though.
Yes, you do get sneak attack just because of the others being there. It's doing the disadvantage again, but you would still get the 14, so you still hit regardless. Big hit, jeez.
And then I also get attack.
Actually did the 11 there.
Max damage.
So minus 11. Minus 6 for the sneak attack. Okay. These are not looking great. What would you like to do?
You also get your phase strike thing.
That. What do you mean, my?
Oh no, never mind.
It's yeah. And I'm gonna do it again.
Okay. This. Your first roll would still have been a nat 1. Fortunately, you do miss your second attack.
What the heck? Well, I guess I'll hide and go back in the cover.
Okay.
And then roll.
Yeah, do a stealth check for me. $14. Yeah, no, you're good.
And I'm done.
Okay, these guys that are incapacitated can't do anything because do they make a roll to break out of that? I don't.
It just lasts till his next turn.
There, breaking out and writhing in pain. The ones that are on Ethereon, their leech thingy, Majigger. 7 piercing. Digging in deeper. For them, bringing us to Walter. What you doing?
Okay. I'm gonna head on over towards Aspen. I'm gonna try to get the leeches off her.
Okay. So those are all. So those are prone, so they're not gonna hit you. Those guys are attached. Okay, so then do a strength check for me. $15 meets it, beats it. So you successfully yoink those off of Aspen.
Sweet.
Thank you so much, I appreciate it.
And just for good measure, I'm gonna go ahead and move another 5 feet into the room.
Okay. It may. Okay, good. Okay, anything else for you?
No, that'll be it.
Cool. Brings us to the gym mules that you just knocked off. They're just going to, in anger, do a slam on Aspen. Asking for a reaction.
Please.
Gain deflection. That gives you a +2, which then would make it to where they don't hit you. That reflects. No damage. Okay.
Aspen, what is your armor class?
That is intense.
11.
We gotta get you mage armor.
That brings us to Aspen.
Okay. Let's. Did I burn you? I want to do. Oh God, what's his name? Agonazar's Scorcher
Okay.
on this guy.
Dex save 3d5. Then yeah, you should be able to just. Hopefully, it'll let you place the template. Yep. And you'll just do it straight in front of you because it'll hit them and then hit the wall. Yep.
Ricochets off the wall.
I don't know why it didn't target them, but okay, whatever. They need to do. I just read it, it's a dex save, right? What's the roll against? It'd be your spell save DC. 15. Eesh. Okay, so they gotta do dex save. 18. That beats it, so they'll do. They'll take half damage. Failed half. Okay. Fine. Okay. So then they'll take 7. Or no, 8 damage. Nope, not neither of those numbers. 7 damage. Okay. Oof. As the fire engulfs them. Anything else? Go ahead and remove. Okay. That brings us to. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, that was it.
Okay. That brings us to Chitter. What you doing?
God, these guys can soak up damage like crazy. I'll just try targeting the ones near me in the doorway, and go for that short bow on him. And pray to God I roll better this time. Where's the? Here we go. Oh, maybe.
That hits.
Nice.
9 damage. Okay, nice. Anything else?
Nope. It'll be my turn. Oh, sorry. That's my bad.
That was me. It's okay. Yeah. So that's these guys over here. They're gonna stand / float back up. Not the other mules. They're gonna attack Ethereon. They're gonna try to at the slam. And they miss, so it doesn't matter. That's it for them. Ethereon, what you doing? Actually, you're gonna take your damage. 3. Hey, you're not trying to get him off of you, so
Yeah,
that's 6.
Like an action to do it.
Okay, what you doing?
I'll just go for these guys.
That hits.
Finally.
How do you kill him?
Bother rolling the d6. I just start swinging the hammer wildly and just bopping him out of the air like fly swatter.
Gotcha. Okay. Anything else?
I would turn to here. What's up? Here.
Well,
Those ones.
Over there.
I guess I might as well knock those ones prone.
Okay, so you're doing the prone.
Those ones.
Okay.
Well, those my
Yep.
God.
They are prone.
And there's those.
Okay.
Oof. Yeah,
3. Okay. Anything else?
terrible. No, that's it. I'm just hanging out here.
Okay. Ishtar, what you doing?
I'm gonna step out. I'm gonna look at the guy that's near the doorway, and I'm gonna try and shoot him.
Okay.
Hopefully. What?
You would.
Excuse me, sir. I remember you giving me shit for having bad rolls.
Yeah, you missed at the first one, unfortunately.
Dice gods are not in your favor,
Have
unfortunately.
you hit anything today?
Hey, I remember him
not
hitting
that one.
once.
Why?
Wow. Okay.
Hey,
Throw
the
your
19 was
dice
your first
out,
one
man.
that time.
That's true. Yeah, he did have the higher one, so go ahead and roll again until you hit, because you would have hit. So I don't know how to make the special case where how we said for him he would hit, but anyway, you hit finally.
Holy.
Throw those dice out.
Now the question is, will you actually kill them?
What?
Pretty sure.
Got sneak attack too and all that.
13. Yep. Okay. How do you kill them?
Well, for
How do you
flavor context, can
find
I
it?
shoot one at a time, I guess, and just
Yeah,
rapid
what-
succession?
Whatever you want, buddy.
I'll just shoot him in rapid succession.
Pulling
Oh
off a
my God.
Legolas. Just. Good. Cool. Anything else?
That's it. I'll just stay in the doorway.
Goes to the ones on Ethereum, so they dig into you deeper. Ethereum, you might just die just from these little
I might.
digging into you. That's all they're doing. They're not gonna let go. Walter, what you doing?
All right. I guess I'll just attack these ones right here.
Okay. At least hopefully it'll. There we go.
Yeah, it's asking me like 3 different times to attack.
That's weird. Yeah, that must be that. It's using a lightsaber.
Lightsaber?
Effect. I'm gonna have to change that.
So basically, I'm gonna use my bonus action prior to it to ignite the blade. So Aspen will be the first to see it, as if like kind of out of midair, a golden blade of just pure like radiant energy just kind of appears within his hand, and he's gonna attack with it.
I'm just double checking something. I don't know why you
It
had
really is.
disadvantage.
Shouldn't have had disadvantage
Yeah.
because I saw one of them was a 16
Yeah, let me see. Is there not
or 15.
one? Yeah, I don't know why I did that. So anyway, so your let's see. Yeah, I don't know why that was disadvantage. Your first roll was a 2 though, so unfortunately it would still be a
Yeah, I figured.
yeah. That's a freaking sweet little sword. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, I guess that's it.
Okay. Pulls us to those Jimules that you just attacked. They're gonna continue attacking towards Aspen with their slam this time.
Oh God.
Ooh, with a big one with 19.
Oh my god.
Curious to see what we can. Okay, so arcane deflection. So you have an 11. Arcane deflection gives you a +2. So unfortunately, they would still hit you through the deflection.
It's not gonna be to 25.
Can we take Ervin's shield staff thing?
17 damage. I may look into that. So yeah, unfortunately, they do a big hit to you as they break through your shield this time. That is going to be it for them though, and we'll bring it back to you, Aspen.
Oh God. I'm gonna use Cloud of Daggers. Oh wait.
I don't know if you can.
Yeah, my concentration is on cautious use.
No, I mean like arcane deflection says you're unable to.
Yeah, so let's see. Arcane deflection. So if you use arcane deflection, you get the +2 bonus or the +4 to a saving throw. If you use the arcane deflection, then you can't cast spells other than cantrips until the end of your next turn. So technically, this limits you to your cantrips.
Okay, Firebolt then.
Also, you can just drop the concentration on the Tashes.
Oh yeah, I can.
I don't think it succeeded anyway, right?
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so Firebolt. Hopefully that will.
Okay, so it has advantage, normal, or disadvantage.
This would be normal. I don't know why it's asking you, but it's not, or why it's asking in general. It shouldn't be asking.
She's in melee.
Oh, that's why. Okay, well that hits. So then you can roll normal damage.
What just happened? Okay, I guess. Where's 1d10? It didn't.
Oh, that's weird. It didn't. Yeah, I can see that's frozen. I think there may be something on the back end. I may revert the changes that got done. So then you would get 1d10. Oh, there's no plus. Okay, so 1 quick damage. Unfortunately, that's rough. Anything else for you, Aspen?
Yeah. Or am I reading this? No, I think I'm reading this wrong.
Okay.
Sound like you're far away.
That'll be it.
Okay. Chitter, what you doing?
So just to be clear, the only one that I can see currently will be the ones on Ethereum.
Yes.
Okay, I don't want to shoot him accidentally, so.
Why not?
Because I don't want to shoot my allies accidentally. I know you're kind of tanky in
Someone
game,
did
but
it.
like,
Someone did it.
not me.
Yeah, Chitter is trying to, like, is their worshiper. He loves them. He's trying to
No,
get all the
I just
information.
don't want to hurt my friends. Like, or not friends. I don't know. Like, I just don't want to hurt allies here. Okay, we're all getting. Well, okay, I'm not getting fucked up, but everybody else is getting fucked up, and I don't want to.
If you don't attack me, we could be friends.
I'm not going to attack you. What I'm going to do is, even though I know it's not going to be that good, I'm going to try to insult the guys attacking you. So I'm going to look at them and say, I'm totally using a vicious mockery insult generator, by the way.
Hey, that's the best.
What flies faster, arrows or your family leaving you as I cast vicious mockery?
Damn.
Hopefully I can do this targeting them. There we go.
That's great. I just picture Chitter is saying this to Ethereum, even though it's targeting the
I mean, I guess in a sense I'm shouting it in your direction. I don't know if you know if I'm targeting them, but.
Okay, so you hit him.
There's another one for you, Chitter. I sent this to Austin earlier.
Gotcha. Okay, so then they take their half damage from the resistance to psychic, but it does hit and they do fail. Anything else? Oh, and actually, wait, is it vicious mockery that does no, okay.
No, you always get those mixed
I
up.
know, every freaking time.
Yeah, they would have disadvantage on their next attack roll, but that'd be it.
Yeah.
But then yeah, that would be my turn.
I don't even have an attack roll. I'll fucking take more damage.
Yep, you do. There you go. Okay.
Can I hit them when they're on me?
I mean, I guess you could try.
Like how?
I'm trying to think of what. I don't know why you don't just like. Oh, because you want to use your 2 attacks. I'm gonna say no. If you go to hit them, it's gonna be like there'll be either a disadvantage or something to not hit yourself. If you pull them off like it says, that's fine.
I know, but then I can't do anything else.
I know, that's the point.
Can I?
You might as well do it because I can
bash them
try and-
somehow.
She'll bash yourself.
Fuck, I guess I'll just pull them off.
Hey, if everyone else had to do it, I guess really not everybody. Well, yeah, 2 people.
It's just straight strength. Really.
Yeah, just strength check. Now, how about it would be if you failed this check? And you do. Oh no. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you can't get them off you. Anything else?
Nope. Guess I'll just fucking stand here.
Ishtar, what you gonna do? Are you gonna shoot him?
I'll shoot him once.
So what we'll do is if you miss, it's gonna then hit Aetherion for the damage. If you hit, you're fine. That's how this is gonna work. Just FYI.
So chances are I'm just gonna take damage.
So just try and hit.
Do you want to just beat the AC? Or you want to beat the AC of the gym mules, which it's pretty low, only 14. And look, you got a nat 20. So
that'd be a crit.
Yeah, crit damage. Here, Aetherion was all worried you were gonna.
Well, I mean, his track record isn't great.
Hey, what do you mean?
18. Then sneak attack was on there. Okay, so big hits. Okay, anything?
That didn't kill him.
Oh wait, I don't. I think it's nope. I lied. It did not auto apply. JK, how do you kill him? Thanks for calling that out.
How would I? I guess if they're just like floating around, well, they wouldn't be.
Like on me.
Yeah, they're just attached.
I'll just. I guess if they're like on his like upper body, I'll see if I can just like sling one right past like his upper chest and see if they'll hit them, but you know, not hit him. That makes
Okay. Yeah, I mean you hit with a nat 20, so whatever you want to do worked. So, and you kill him. Anything else you'd like to do?
Thanks, bro.
step out and then try for the other one.
Shooting over Aspen's shoulder. This could be really cool.
Another nat 20.
Is that is that disadvantage
Nine.
because Aspen's in
Why?
front? That makes no sense.
It might be because these ones are there, even though they're dead.
Stupid. Okay. Anyway, it's a 1 or a 9. What's your first
Can I
roll
use
was
my
a 1.
reroll?
Yeah, if you haven't used it yet, you can reroll. I don't know why it's still doing that, but yep, 13, so that still would hit, so go ahead and do your damage. Okay, takes a big hit
Didn't
off of him.
Do the sneak attack.
Is sneak attack once a turn, I think.
Is it?
Yes, once per turn.
Once per turn.
Okay,
That's it.
that brings us to Walter. What you doing?
Can I try to shove Aspen out of the way? Like shove her back into the main room?
Yeah, I would say we won't even make it a shove. We'll just say that you're able to kind of push her back a little bit. Actually, well, no, let's do this. Aspen, would you be okay with him shoving you, or would you kind of fight him pushing you back a little?
I'm okay with it.
Okay. So then, yeah, I'll say she just backs up and you're able to move her away. The Gemules will do their attack of opportunity instead of on her, on you, since you're kind of, I'm assuming you're taking her spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what we'll do is, while all this is happening, they'll do a quick attack of opportunity on you as you're moving her around. No, not leech. Dang it. Ignore that. Like I meant. Oh. Wait, why'd they get advantage?
They have advantage.
Ignore that. That doesn't hit you, so you're good. They miss. Okay. Now what would you like to do? Sorry about that.
I'm trying to turn my character here, but I can't.
If you can target the gym mules, you should auto rotate. If it doesn't work, it didn't work. That's stupid. I will force you. There we go.
Oh wait, there's like a copy beneath me.
What in the world? What is with? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Let's just. There we go. Okay. Try that. I have no idea what's
Yeah,
going on.
there's two of me now.
Falling apart.
It's falling apart.
See, that's what I was talking about earlier.
Yeah, that's weird.
I'm not even gonna question it at this point.
Yeah.
I'll just go ahead and attack this thing.
Okay.
There we go. I was having trouble opening my sheet.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on there. I'm not real sure. Oh yeah, you're with your, and I still don't know why it's disadvantaged, so I will fix that out.
Yeah, there was a 4 anyway, so I
4,
missed.
yep. So that is a miss, unfortunately. Anything else?
Oh my god, guys.
I will go ahead and cast Healing Word on Aspen.
I'm getting
Okay.
tired.
These little gym mules really pack, well, not even pack a punch, but just take a punch.
Dragon was an easier fight than this.
Yeah, you guys got a whole freaking surprise round on the dragon.
I say we capture these things, revive the dragon, and make them fight in an arena. See who wins.
Oh, okay. So heal for 8. Nice. Anything else for you, Walter?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. Brings us back to these gym mules. For their slam, as always. Just backed into a corner trying to do something. Why that's disadvantage or why that's advantage, but doesn't matter. They nat 1, so that's it for them. Aspen, what you doing?
Oh god. Magic missile.
So say yeah, now you can do full spells. So, and yeah, I gotta figure out magic missile. I don't know why it's not doing multiple hits, but boy, do I have a lot of work cut out for me fixing all this crap. I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
Maybe it's because there's people.
Not used to having an actual full party for once. Okay. Why did it not roll your damage? Why? Why does this not work? Why is this such a pain? Okay. I guess for the meantime, go ahead and just do manually. Oh, there they go. Never mind.
Those 1.
It hit. Okay, there we go. So, and then just do a roll of 1d4 plus 1 2 more times.
If you just click it twice, it'll do 2d4. Plus 2.
Yeah.
Plus
yeah,
2. Okay.
Oh, and then another 1d4. Sorry. When you click on the button, if you click it twice, it'll auto add it, so it'll make it like a 2d4 rather than a 1d4.
Oh.
But yeah,
Okay.
you can just roll another
Okay.
1d4. That's fine. Okay. And with that, how do you kill these gym mules?
Hopefully, just blow it to smithereens.
Okay, nice. And with that, combat is finally over. Sorry that took
Get
so
me
long.
out of here.
As you see the remains of these 3 or however many gym mules now just exploded and splattered everywhere. Okay, and for everybody, if you could please do a Arcana check or a religion check. I will Make the decision as you look at the aftermath.
Well, I'm good at neither.
Don't know what to tell you there, buddy.
Hey.
Remember, you guys have rerolls. We're probably done in a minute.
That is true. This would be the last thing of the night. So if you would like to use a reroll. So what do we have?
I think I'm gonna use a reroll.
Okay, yep. Go ahead and make another roll for me.
So,
I was
alright,
gonna
the
say, no way.
Chipman knows all.
How did it give me a -2?
He's quite the religious reporter. Or wait, no, he didn't do a religion.
We've got a -2. Just Ishtar, you dumb.
Hey!
Okay, so yeah, all of you really got high. Even the 14s. So for Valter and Ishtar, looking at the aftermath, Ishtar, you kind of get a bump for this, but Valter, you've never seen these creatures before. The magics they are using and just the overall like physical appearance of them resembles some just very alien creature, which gives you this thought of, okay, maybe it's from a different plane, different realm. With Ishtar, these kind of creatures, the way they attack, what they look like, does represent a lot of the Illithid creatures and things you've seen in the Underdark. You still haven't seen these specifically, but this does kind of resemble what you would expect from that Mind Flayer Far Realm kind of problem. And then for everyone else, you kind of get the same thing of these are definitely not from this realm, but these are probably from another plane or something. And you can tell somewhat of the psychic properties of them. So that's kind of what you glean from this. And that will be where we will end today's session. That went a lot longer than I had already planned, but that's fine. Let's see. So I've got a lot of work in the background I'm going to do. I will let everybody know when the recording is live if for some reason somebody wanted to watch all of this again other than me, but I will fix the things in the background. For Chitter and Valter, I will be working on your heirloom items, and hopefully we'll have those ready by next session. And maybe some extra background information for you guys. I think that's it. So I will get everything running and hopefully updated, and we will pick up here next time, which real quick, just so I can make sure schedules are good. Is everyone good for next Thursday? So it would be the whatever that date is.
The 11th.
Yes. Is everybody good for the 11th, same time?
Yeah.
I should be.
Okay. If anything changes, obviously let me know. But yeah, I will update everybody. I'll update your characters in D&D Beyond either tonight or tomorrow morning, so you should see the changes there. And then I will let you know when the recording's live and all that stuff. So, but yeah, other than that, hopefully everything went well. This battle definitely was more intense, and like I said, I have some things I need to fix. But yeah, if anybody has anything, obviously feel free to message me whenever and do what I can to fix everything. But that's all I got for you guys. Thanks.
Okay. Yeah.
You DM.
Thanks for the session.
See you guys.
Peace.
Astonishing.